My chest is fun though.
Alright.
Alright.
Let's see if we can get a good podcast in tonight.
45 minutes.
There we go.
Fuck yeah, mate.
We can go as long as we want now.
Oh, yeah. You know, man.
We got all the time in the motherfucking world.
Whoa. Welcome back to another motherfucking podcast.
So, let's talk about your stress today.
No, let's not talk about it.
So upset today, Chance.
Why are you so upset, Chance Nielsen? Why are you on the verge of breaking out and murdering your boss?
Listen, I wasn't. Okay,
That's
I
how
was,
people
but
have a good day.
I don't want to just be. I don't want to sit on here and just complain. It's just me complaining.
You're not complaining?
Complaining.
It is me complaining though. It's like I didn't like this. This sucked. This was bullshit.
That's just, it's not really complaining.
What is complaining?
I mean, it is complaining in the sense that it's complaining, but everybody does it. Everybody, you gotta, that's like decompressing, you know?
I talked
Like,
to
goddamn, this guy
I
fucking
texted-
said this
I
to
texted-
me, and I
yeah.
fucking hate this guy.
I texted you and Emily about it. That was me getting it off my chest.
I still see it, a little tickle in my chest.
Please tickle my little nipples. Please tickle my front milk butts.
He's working at the Chrysler dealership this week, here in town.
Oh, yeah, tell Mike to stop fucking telling people we're closing. We're
Why are
not
you
closing.
Why are you closing?
We're not.
People have been saying, or that guy says that?
Yeah, every once in a while someone will come in and be like, someone told me you guys were closing. I'll be like, who? It's like, someone at the Chrysler dealership. I'm like, fuck.
What a dick. Yeah, they're going out of business soon.
Welcome.
I don't know, Mike's on one, I guess. Yeah.
Were you seriously thinking about coming back to Bago today?
Today I for real considered it. I was like, alright, I'd get less of a paycheck, but I wouldn't have to deal with any of this bullshit ass stress.
It's a good thing that that's a backup option, because it'll be a win-win.
I know, but also, I did realize, like, shit, Craig does depend on me. If I leave, like, his whole retirement is fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's a lot of weight on my shoulders, and that's not fair either, but also, like, I can deal with it.
The least you can...
Sorry, why does his retirement depend on you?
Because, the person, I don't think I should give too many details away on the podcast, but the person that was in the office before the last guy, like the guy before me, the person before that, stole $715,000 from him. Yeah, they stole.
That's the guy I work with now?
No, that's the guy after that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That guy also fucked up, but he didn't fuck up to that scale. And that was a family member of his that is, like, disowned now. Yeah.
What is it with businesses and having that happen lately?
I don't know. If that happened to me, I would just execute the person and go to prison.
Yeah,
I'd be
Because
so
that would be
pissed.
my retirement
Mhm.
plan.
Yeah.
I have to
that's
kill
true.
you now, but at least I get free housing. So
That's actually fucking factual.
Yeah.
Like, if you
Not
lose
fucking.
all your money and you're
Basically,
going to be
you ruin your
homeless
life.
at fucking 85, you're better off in fucking prison.
you better be like that.
That's crazy.
Hold my enemies already.
I never thought of a situation where the prison would be a better outcome. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe
You're gonna have to do
homeless.
2 days.
I know. Not in prison, but
yeah.
in
You're gonna
jail.
have to do 2 days in a federal maximum security.
I'm kind of hoping they put me in solitary by myself or something.
They're not, unless you start throwing poop around. No
I just want to be
monkey.
left to my own devices to, like, meditate and do push-ups and shit. Cause I feel weird when people are watching me.
Yeah.
I feel like they're judging me or like, why the fuck's he doing this in here? But I'm gonna do it anyway.
It's only when you take too long to order, people are like, what the fuck is this guy's playing?
Good thing I never do that.
It's almost every time without fail. This motherfucker cannot just order something and be okay.
Like, wait a minute, you
It's
can
like,
put
can you
fucking
put onions
bacon
on
on
it?
that?
Nah, lettuce. For real, at Taco Jerry's, it was terrible. There was a line of like 12 people by the time
Alright,
he
let me
was done
tell
ordering.
this though, because I fucking...
He's gonna tell it from his point of view, and then I'm gonna tell you
Yeah,
what actually
yeah.
happened. Yeah.
No. Well, they're both the same thing. It's not what actually happened, it's
I'm
just
gonna
my
word it
perspective
differently.
is, I walked in and I fucking was gonna order the same thing he got, because that's what I normally do. But then I saw that they had another item that had a bunch of vegetables, and you know, that shit's good on a burrito. You like that shit on a burrito?
No, one time they made a burrito with a bunch of shit on it.
Oh,
for
yeah,
you,
that's true.
And you were like, I want that. And
Oh, yeah.
I was like, you can't get that. They don't let you. And you were like, yeah, but I had it. And I'm
No,
like,
no,
I
this is
guarantee
the
you they
time
don't
that I
let you.
had them make that burrito, remember?
Yes, but you ordered it because previously.
That's what I'm
A
talking
dude
about, is
made it.
that previous time.
I'm
That's
talking
what
about the
we're
time it took you like 12 minutes. to
That
order
was
it.
that time.
No.
Yeah, because
Before that, they made you the burrito. That's what I'm saying. That guy took your order. He was like a young kid.
Oh, yeah,
He took your
yeah.
order and made the burrito, and he shouldn't have because only the tacos come with all that shit. And you were in the car being like, I'm gonna get that, but with all this extra veggies and shit on it. And I was like, you can't do that. I don't know how you got away with it last time. But if you run into the other guy, he's not gonna let you do that. And you got to the counter and he didn't let you do that, and your brain went.
Well, but that wasn't that time that it took 12 minutes. The time it took 12 minutes was when I ordered that burrito. Because I had went in there and I had saw the menu and saw the super taco that I could put all that on there. And then they fucking wrote it all down for a burrito. They put it all down on the fucking ticket for a burrito. And then she's like, do you just want a super taco? And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And she's like, it's the same thing. It just has all the vegetables on it. And I'm like, no, you already wrote that down. We might as well just do this. And she's like, but it's the same thing. And then she convinced me to just get super tacos. And then I'm like, I mean, I guess. And then I'm like, well, can I get this on it? She's like, it already comes on that. And it just made it take longer. Because like she was telling me I couldn't do it, and then she did it, and then told me I should get this other thing that's the exact same thing, but has a different name. Super Taco has all the shit on it. Super Burrito has just meat and cheese.
And one other topping.
Isn't it supposed to be the other way around?
You can't put sour cream and taco sauce. It can be one or the other.
Taco sauce?
Yeah,
You
but
never
it's,
told me that.
It's not. We have taco sauce. You'd rather get sour cream evenly distributed, dip in the taco sauce. Dumbass.
I thought that was
But that's not true because a guy took your order. It was one of the owners.
That was the second time when I tried to get it. After
and then
that.
he was like, no, you can't have that. And you were like, I got it last time. And he's like, well, I don't know who took your order, but no.
Yeah, that time was pretty quick because he just shut me down. He's like, nope, fuck you.
No, it wasn't because then you had to transfer money. And that took another 5 minutes. And I was just watching you on your phone put the card in. Not working. All right. On the phone. And I'm just looking at fucking 10 people behind him just being like,
Chance gets real embarrassed about it. It's funny.
I'm just like,
he actually feels empathy for these people who are waiting, and I'm just like,
imagine just wanting food.
it was my turn in line.
Imagine
It was my fucking turn. I'll take a
some
long
food,
time in my
walking
turn.
into Taco Jerry's, and there's 12 people, and at the front of them, just some moron on his phone being like, I'm sorry, sometimes it takes a couple seconds. Like, can I get peppers on it? No? Why not? I got it last time.
I can't.
Just order what's on the fucking menu.
Nah, because they got those secret menus,
Like,
you know.
all right, I'm done with my
You ever
order.
order secret menu items?
Yeah, like the Chick-fil-A.
I've never done it.
Yeah, McGangbang.
I'm gonna fucking show you a gangbang.
I've seen them.
See their family building at Chick-fil-A, Mason?
Let's fucking go. How? Isn't that fucking exciting, bro?
I'm excited to see how.
They should build it on top of those.
I love food.
They're building a gun range too. They should build it on top of the gun range.
Yeah,
That'd be
that's up
sick.
on my house.
Eat Chick-fil-A, build the gun range.
That'd be sick.
That'd be bad.
Grab a sandwich, grab a Glock, and go fucking out.
Let's have a world.
Or do a reverse, grab a clock, grab a sandwich.
You ever see that video of the guy? The only reason I remember is because I used to watch this old guy who used to break shit and stuff. You ever watch Angry Grandpa?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you remember that video of the dude like fucking the McChicken? Like, and
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, his son had showed him the video, or he gave him a McChicken and then showed him the video and said this was his McChicken was the one that the guy did it to, and his dad got pissed. It was so funny. After his dad died, that channel just went.
Yeah.
Because his son is a whiny bitch, like
Yeah.
legit. No, he's worse than that.
Yeah.
He's fucking shit. He shit in his pants. I think he still shits his pants. Sometimes he shits his pants.
You shit your pants the other day.
I did, but you want to know something funny about that?
What?
Okay, so we are having a fire this weekend, bro, and I thought they're just gonna light the thing on fire because they have a little fire pit and they have
Is that
one
where
of
you
those.
put your shit trunks?
No, not in the little one, but in the big one because it's like
Trough?
you know,
Yeah,
the
the truck
tools
bed, yeah.
where you keep tools and shit.
It's like-
they have one of those where you
put
put
it in the
shit.
back of a truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, to keep tools.
Yeah, but I threw my
But it's a
underwear in
fire.
that one because that day I'm like, oh, we're just gonna light that on fire and it's gonna burn. And then they decided to use the other little one. So after Tony's friend was there and Tony and Thomas were there,
It's
so I'm
a
like,
smell like
how do we?
shit.
No. I'm like, because I was digging through that fucking
You trying
thing,
to find the shit
and
pants?
I forgot about them, and I was just pulling out wood and I was pulling out like cardboard and shit to put in the fire,
Yeah.
and then I saw them and I'm like, oh. those are still here.
Your heart
What do
drops.
I do about this?
You're like,
And then
I
I was
want this
like, all right.
problem to disappear.
I was like, we gotta go real smart mode. How do I deal with this? And I'm like, okay, so they're gonna see it if I just take it out and shove it in my pocket. So I'm gonna grab a piece of cardboard, grab the underwear at the same time, and I'll slowly reach back like this,
You put
hide the
shit
underwear.
undies in your
Yeah,
pocket.
and then I walked inside,
Oh!
and then I put
Oh,
them.
fuck.
I put them in the pizza box, and then I brought the pizza boxes out, and I burned the pizza boxes. Like, we're done.
I just put it.
Problem
Sandwich it between
solved. Problem solved.
Nice.
I'm drunk,
Bro,
really,
I
when
fucking-
you pulled the undies out when the poop undies.
I was
came out.
real drunk.
Yeah,
I was real drunk.
Because you could have just sandwiched it in between any two pieces of cardboard, and it would have been the same result. Nobody.
I didn't
would have
want people to see it. I don't know why. Because I don't tell fucking everybody who wants to listen.
Yeah,
to
you
this
can't.
shit.
After you shit your pants, you told everybody anyway.
Yeah, it's because I fucking.
Because Thomas does it too, or something.
No, it was a real. You ever have one of those? You probably don't know, because I'm not a normal person. But sometimes I don't trust my asshole, and so I don't like to fart confidently. Because sometimes you go to fart and you
fart
end up
shyly.
shitting your pants. But this fart, I fucking went all in. I'm like, we're gonna be real confident about this one. Let's fucking do it. And I was like, oh shit! I just shit my pants. I'm like, God damn it! It's like, this is why I don't do this.
Fuck, dude! I fucking shit my fucking pants. I'm at the party shitting my fucking pants.
I would be that guy. I would be.
Well, yeah, you threw up on my friend. The next step naturally is shitting my pants. Yeah.
That's why he never brought me back.
If you hit the double header, yeah. If you
shit
shit on my buddy and then throw up.
Damn.
Didn't the chick fucking pass out the next time?
Yeah, no, she like blacked out hard.
At least she was worse.
She was
than me.
like-
It makes me feel better.
Naked in the shower, running cold water.
Really?
Keep her
Oof.
alive. Yeah, like couldn't put clothes on her. Type shit.
I wish somebody would do that to me.
Like probably
Chance.
like
Put
a
me
shot
in the
away.
shower
A shot
and
away
fucking
from
get me
legit.
naked.
A shot away from
Fuck.
legit. Like we gotta call an ambulance. Like,
Yeah.
she's not breathing
Yeah.
anymore. Yeah.
No good.
You ended up calling one then?
No, like a shot away from calling them. Like we were damn close. Those are the sirens, but they're not coming for you. All right.
I knew I heard.
Run.
Yeah, all right.
You see my head?
You're like a
It was-
dog.
That's what I was
You're
about
like,
to say. I was like,
Cody's gonna start howling. Yeah.
Bro, I saw a bunch of cars parked up at the neighbor's house when I got pulled up here, and I'm like, oh shit, we're getting raided. That's just what my brain goes to. I get scared. I don't know why. I'm always paranoid.
You trade the Jeep in for a Ram
Yep.
Nice.
Really?
Sure did.
Of course, I would notice that as pulling in. I'd be like, that's not a Jeep.
That's not
That's
cheap.
How many miles are on that one?
Ooh.
It had 43.
Oh, you'll be all right.
They're nice, aren't they?
What year is it? 18?
They're nice as fuck.
Damn.
It's a what?
23.
You got a year older than my pa's got.
Fucking.
But in my dad's defense, just ordered a ZR2 Colorado.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, right.
Murdered out, black everything.
Nice.
Yeah. I think he said it was like $65,000 that he paid.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah. It was more than
He just had that. That's like a fucking passion. That's not even something he
It
needs.
was more than the Corvette, yeah. It was
That
like
was-
twice as much as the Corvette almost.
That, like, you told me your parents had money, but that just, like, solidifies.
My mom bought that Volvo. That Volvo was like 85.
Oh my god. And your car.
My car was
Well,
like 14.
Yeah, it's
but
on a
yeah.
loan,
Yeah.
but you're paying her. So that you didn't have to. That's smart.
Yeah,
And
otherwise it doubled up my
It'd be
insurance.
cool to have that opportunity. We got to get to that point for our kids. Not help them, like, because your parents do it well,
I don't know.
but they also make you struggle a lot more than you probably
Well,
need
my
to.
dad was abused by like 3 different dads. And then my mom joined the army when she was like 17. Like quit high school and joined the military type shit. Like both of them knew I don't have another option than to just make it work.
That's usually when you make it work.
Yeah. We had the problem I'm seeing is we have different options. That's the problem. We're already falling behind from where they were at. My dad already graduated college and everything by now. He graduated college when he was 20.
Yeah, but college
19.
was different then.
He did NIAC his senior
We
year.
probably would have too.
Yeah.
If we had gone to college, we
Yeah.
probably would
He
have
was
as well.
He was pretty dedicated and like pretty mathematically.
But think
smart.
about it. Like if college was a good option for us, and we went for something we wanted and we could afford it, would you not be super dedicated to get that degree?
For
I
sure,
think we would.
for sure.
But because college isn't like, it's not
Yeah.
necessary now. We do
That's-
podcasts.
yeah,
That's
that-
basically college.
It's
We're
not
going through college.
Yeah, that's not us. But my dad got like a couple points off of a perfect score on his ACTs in 7th grade.
Damn.
Yeah, like he's like God, it sounds bad to be like, he's a genius.
No, he is.
Very book
I'm
smart.
pretty sure he has a certificate of some sort, and I asked him about it one time, he's like, oh, I threw it away. Like, that's a genius-ass move. To have a genius certification and be like, I don't need it. That's real genius shit right there. Humble genius.
The college.
And then my mom makes all the money. My dad's a genius, but my mom makes all the money.
That's
She's got like,
inspiring.
yeah, she stopped telling me what she was making after like $400,000, and she's gotten like 2 promotions since then.
Fuck yeah.
She was making $400 a year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sheesh!
Bro, their house.
And
is
that's
like,
not even social media, buddy.
their house is like $850.
That's not even social media.
It's got a zip line in the back. He didn't ride the zip line. He came to my parents' house. Didn't ride the zip line.
Most kids our age forget that you can't, like, most people think that you can move up in a job and shit like that. But then they lose hope. You
Only
see
my
a lot
mom.
of kids our age, they
can.
lost hope. You definitely can.
Only my
But it's
mom
going
and
to
my
take your
daddy.
entire life.
Yeah, I mean, Pritchard's, for example, fucking started there as a part-time, and a little bit over 2.5 years later, I'm traveling and fucking...
Which that's
doing
sick.
events,
Get me on your team. I'll fucking start working tomorrow.
Fuck yeah. This spring, man. Spring, summer.
I forgot you
bought
You were pulling a me. I'm always sitting there tying my pants while everybody's talking, and it looks weird. I know it looks
Hey,
weird
Cody.
while I'm doing it.
Fuck you, man.
Let's talk about you fucking buying these sweatpants, because it took a long time of
My
convincing.
only pair of sweatpants.
The way that
I'm
I
rocking
usually,
jeans 24/7.
when he usually tells me something, the way I usually act, where I fucking don't follow it for like
And
months,
two
and
months
then I
later-
decide, I'm like, oh, that's actually a pretty good idea.
Yeah, 2
So I had
months
an
later, he's like,
experience
"Hey, I did
showed
that
me
thing
it
you were
was-
talking about. Thank you for telling me that." I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's what his sweat.
now.
Used to be in jeans and pants.
I gotta get slides. I don't have a pair of slides, but Cody swears by
Bro.
them. I got a pair of Vans slip-ons. It's almost slides.
You're
Except
walking,
for that beard.
kick. You're outside.
Yeah, but also,
No tying your shoes. No.
but also, I just put my foot into this. It's just like,
Dude, if you had a deck, slides are
Hey.
killer.
I guess that's why. Yeah.
If you had a deck, slides are killer.
That's
Just
true.
fucking walk outside.
Bro,
with your deck,
yes.
Cup of coffee in the morning.
And you gotta, no shirt in the summer, and you're just in no socks. You just woke up, you just throw a pair of shorts on,
Just the
you
white
throw the
trashiest-
slides on.
Trashiest,
Oh my god,
whitest
Blair's
thing.
bringing back
Oh, yeah.
memories, bro.
Where you got a tramp stamp and a fucking heart tattoo that says "Mom" in the middle of it too. You fucking retard. You got a barbed
Bro.
wire tattoo.
On the what
You
is it?
drinking
North
Keystone
Iowa
Lights?
Fights. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
North Iowa Fights. There was a guy like I've been lately because when
Classic
after
white
Alan's
trash.
funeral and shit, everybody. I don't know if you had the same experience, but everybody in like the you know how after your stories are people you can add.
Yeah.
Everybody was Alan, right? Like
Yeah.
a lot of them, not everybody obviously, but a lot of them.
Yeah.
So I started clicking on them. And I'm like, who the fuck is this person? Oh, they knew Alan. That's pretty cool.
Right.
And what the fuck was I gonna say?
Don't know.
Oh yeah, this guy I saw on the North Iowa Fights page had a tattoo across his chest that said "Mama's Boy."
Yeah, that's the type of guy that like would probably stab you. Yeah. That's the type of guy to steal your shit and then help you look for it.
Mama.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
Like, I don't know who took it, but I'll help you look for it.
That's crazy.
You almost know just by looking him in the eye. You're a scumbag, I can tell. Yeah.
I was thinking about that. Me and Dill Pickle, Dillweed were
Dillweed.
talking.
Dill pedophile.
Yeah. We were talking about. I don't know if he's a pedophile. I'm trying to read him, bro.
I guarantee you he's a pedophile.
I sit there and
Go
talk.
ask
to him.
Balta if he's a pedophile.
What if you watch
How am I
it?
supposed to just bring that conversation up to somebody? Hey,
You're like,
Balto.
Hey, Chance
I
told me
never
this
talked
thing.
to
Is
Balto.
this guy a pedophile?
That's actually a good point.
Yeah.
If he watches the pod.
That'd be crazy.
Balta's like, yeah, I actually heard about it. Episode 70. Yeah, that was. I liked that part actually. That's when I hit the like.
Isn't
button.
it crazy that we're at 70 already
That's
though?
Are we?
wild.
Yeah.
Is this number 70?
This is number 70.
Hit the like button, you. All right.
That's why I was kind of glad that I talked about Alan on the last one because I always remember number 69.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
And Alan's on
Alan
that one.
would've
It
been
kind of
like-
just happened by coincidence.
If
It
you would
was
have
awesome.
asked him what number he wanted.
69.
Yeah.
69 or 420.
420.
Yeah, 420. It was gonna be
But I
like
think
Dale
he
Earnhardt
stopped
or something
smoking
like
because that was one of the disagreements we got into when we were talking one of the times was that he thinks weed was stupid and a waste of money, which I understand
Yeah.
from his
At
perspective.
a certain point, it definitely is.
For sure, because he
Yeah.
started smoking when he was like 7, something like that. So he'd been smoking the whole time.
Once you stop
quit.
smoking, it really is. But then if you get hooked back on it, you're like.
Plus, he was rebuilding cars, so you kind of need to save money, and it was his passion, and he was driven towards that. So he kind of allocated resources.
He just put that big block in that Corvette too.
It was almost finished.
I know.
What was it, like a 1970?
That's a C3. That was like a 60. No, 70. That was a C3. So it would have been.
I remember it being a 70 because
it was like 72. It was before they got gay. It was before they got gay, so it had to be pre-72 because 72 is the gas crisis where all the cars went downhill. They started putting ecos and everything.
69 or.
Remember
super early 70s or 60s.
Yeah. That was the third car he was rebuilding.
And I think Corvette got gay. That man was a fucking. So it's either 71 to 68 or something like that.
Yeah. That man was a fucking genius.
And he swapped the dog shit engine out for a 468 big block, like
all
fucking
billet, fucking
bud, fucking rip.
That's crazy.
God.
You see that?
Damn,
bro. My brother-in-law showed me he had millions of views on his TikTok.
1.2.
That's insane.
He's got like 1.2.
He was a local celebrity.
1.2 on like
legit
one
celebrity.
Video. Yep. The comments are ass on that video, by the way. The comments are mean, but 1.2 on one video. How many
Don't
total?
read comments.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan says it all the time.
Fuck
Post and ghost.
Joe Rogan doesn't know what he's doing, dude.
I'm definitely. I read occasional comments. I read all the comments on the pod. So if you fuck comment, I'll goddamn read it.
What is it? My girlfriend and me.
Most of your girlfriend. Some are my sister just babbling. Like, is the Tyler guy really tall? You don't fucking know what
Your
I'm talking
sister
about.
better. Shut the fuck up. Go play with your fuck trophies, you freak.
Bro, she called her a kid.
Go eat
I don't
some
know if
ranch
she's gonna
pickles.
watch this, and I don't. I'm not talking shit, okay?
I'm talking shit.
I'm just talking about an experience I had when I was fucking at my dad's house and my sister was there. She called her kid her fuck trophy.
A lot. Like way more.
That's all she was calling her, a fuck trophy.
Imagine
Can
if
you
your
imagine as a kid hearing that
Imagine
you're
never
called
saying
a fuck
like,
trophy?
that's my kid or that's my boy.
Oh
Just like
my
in retrospect,
That's how
hey,
fucked
fuck
up my
trophy,
family
come
is,
in
bro.
retrospect, she's not wrong.
She's not wrong.
But
but
she
like,
is like very wrong for being like, hey, fuck trophy, come here, bring me my beers.
Oh, that's how
Bring me a ranch and pickles,
That's
fuck
why.
trophy.
That's
Andale.
crazy.
Rapido.
My fucking family's insane. My dad's smart as shit, though. Me and my dad turned out all right. I don't know what happened to everybody else.
Odie.
He's got a fucking thick Slovakian accent. He's awesome.
Hey, kiddo.
My dad's from
Odie.
Slovakia. I don't know if I ever told you that.
Yeah.
He's fucking sick. He knows a lot.
My dad's from Forest City, Iowa, boy.
No, he's not.
You heard from Saba lately?
What'd you say?
You heard from Saba lately?
Nah.
Stop on these balls.
I do text him occasionally, though.
Yeah. He's been doing hella shit with like the
Stocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been getting real into that shit because he's got the same mindset we got, bro. That we have to make it. That's what I'm liking about this time. I see a lot of motherfuckers. You see JJ Wickman?
Yeah.
That motherfucker's with the stocks too, and he's got. I think he's already got his own company.
I think
That
so.
motherfucker's like 23.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Our time is the time. We just gotta fucking dodge all the bullets and shit that people are fucking shooting at us. What do you mean?
Swing it on over.
Bet. Both of them?
Might as
Might as
well.
well.
Fuck
You
you.
want to make out or something?
Maybe.
I'm
Just
kidding.
be playing.
Emily, I'm joking.
No, he's not. We kiss all the time and you don't know it.
I don't even know this guy. He doesn't even live here.
I'm married to your husband, Emily, and I'm sorry. I hope you watch this and see this, and I am going to kiss him tonight when I turn this podcast off.
We'll tuck him in like a burrito, you know?
Both
Chance
of
is like,
you
what the
are-
fuck are you doing?
I don't want to talk to you. You guys are mean.
She's gonna be mad at me.
Little finger out for you.
Emily, I'm joking. I only kiss him on Sundays.
Sure.
God allows it. God's day.
Said I can be whatever I want to be.
Bro, pull up that video.
Gang violence.
Can you show Blair that video and show the camera that video of me tweaking? My
Of you
autism
staring?
attack?
Of you staring?
Yeah.
At me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know I had that video?
Fuck no, I forgot about it.
I had you thinking that was a picture, that's why.
What the fuck? I was just like, I don't know what the fuck I was doing.
He's like, let me show the camera.
Sometimes I have autism attacks. You know, you gotta have a little crazy sometimes.
First off, it's constant, but
It's fun. It's fun to be weird. It's fun to be wild. Bro, I used to fucking be embarrassed about being an outcast as a kid, but it's kind of awesome when you're an adult.
it's a good.
Because everybody else is trying to be everybody else is trying to be like everybody else. It's like kind of molding into one thing. Unique people are kind of looked at as weird now. Yeah. You're not supposed to be. You're supposed to do this and do this. And
Sometimes
do
the
this.
uniqueness gets diluted though, and then it becomes its own basicness. Like in like big cities, someone that's like unique is
That's
like
true.
everybody else.
Yep.
That's unique. Oh,
That's
you dyed
true.
your hair. You're unique. Oh, weird outfit. Unique. Oh,
No, I mean
you
like
think this
talent.
way,
I'm
unique.
talking about like talent.
Oh,
Like
okay.
a great musician or a great comedian or something like that.
Same thing though. Like you could have a bunch of decent musicians
That's
that all
true.
think they have like some crazy talent, and you're like, you're not Nirvana. Like you're not this. You're not that. You live in a big city. Good luck.
See, but that might be fuel.
Around here, if you were like hella good, you could like slay.
If you're smart, you
Yeah.
use that as fuel. If somebody's telling you you're not good enough and you can't do it, prove them wrong. Show them. It doesn't matter how many times you fucking fail, man. It's just
Failing
part of life.
upwards. Yeah, failing
It
upwards.
fucking sucks.
You gotta fail.
Sucks dick. You know Zach Martinez?
Name sounds familiar.
He's a dude I used to work with at Walmart. He's pretty cool. He told me today I don't know if he's actually doing it, and I don't know if he watches this shit, but he told me he's going to do a 3-day water fast and only drink chicken broth and water. I was like,
Sure.
What's this guy yapping about?
I don't know why he's doing it. I'm just like, all right, great. He is kind of big, so a fast
Very
would help
cool.
him, but like,
Blocked.
I don't know. I don't know, man. He just sent it to me out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's the type of person that needs to extend.
He always does that to me. I think he is trying to show me that he's motivated or
No.
he's trying to prove to himself by showing me.
It's
you
like
know
when
what
you
I'm
tell
saying? That's what
someone-
it feels like.
No, it's like when you tell someone, "Hey, remind me this," but you're only telling them that so that you remember, so you say it out loud.
You
He's
want
like,
the
"I'm doing
recognition.
this,"
But he
I'm
only
telling
goes
you, so
every
I have
once
to
in a
do it.
while. Yeah. Because I can tell by the way he is, he doesn't go as often. Like, I go pretty often. And that's not a flex or nothing. I just have to. Because I've realized after 3 days, if I don't go, my anxiety and my fucking just thoughts get so crazy, bro.
You get quiet. You get quiet, and
I get
and
crazy.
Then I'm like, "What the fuck is this guy quiet?"
I can't do it. I'm
And
a
like,
crazy person.
What the fuck is your problem? He's like, "Nothing. I'm just chilling." I'm like,
I'm thinking about the
No.
fucking death of the universe. Like, we're all
You wanna
gonna
tell me another lie
fucking
while you're
die. Like, the fucking asteroids are gonna hit us. We're gonna die.
Like, dude, I need to get an STD test. I'm like, you're chill.
Every time after I had sex, I need to get an STD test, bro. I know she said she was clean, but I don't trust her.
I know she had a penis, but I don't trust it.
So elaborate on that fucking photo. What do you know about those coordinates?
It's just like it's like Area 51 UFO leak footage, or it's like, why are the tanks so spread apart? It's weird how they're all out there.
What the fuck is it?
I think it's nothing. They wouldn't let you see anything. Like
I
from
mean-
Google Maps, Google works for the federal government.
Yeah.
They're not gonna let you see anything.
It kind of looks like a
Like Area 51 is blurred out on Google if you zoom
Yeah.
into it. Like shit like that. Like if they didn't want you to see it, you're not seeing it.
That's fucking weird.
It looks
I don't
weird.
mean to interject.
It looks
Every
weird, but
time
it could
Claire
for real
walks in-
be anything.
Every time Claire walks in and his radio goes, I'm like, oh, the cops are coming.
Man, we got 3 individuals smoking weed.
They're fucking talking and I don't like it. They're
vaping
sharing
weed and drinking
ideas.
whiskey.
These 3 individuals are sharing ideas and talking and I don't like that in my
That's
country.
basically YouTube when they took your video down.
Yeah.
This guy's spreading thoughts and ideas.
I
Let's
still
check
gotta
him out.
figure out. I'm trying to figure out how to get, as long as I can get the fucking video from here to here and fucking upload it to Twitter, then the video is gonna be available. I haven't quit yet.
OneDrive is not working.
I just
out.
been getting pissed off. Yeah, I just made it
OneDrive
because I
is
figured
not
out
working.
that Tucker Carlson does his podcasts on there because it's completely open platform and
makes
nobody
sense.
censors anything. So that's all I really needed was just another place offset from YouTube that I could put the videos that I know are gonna get censored here. Because I'm not gonna stop talking about shit.
Did
I
you
wanna
look
talk
up the
about.
OneDrive thing? Like, how did you get to OneDrive as like, this is what I gotta use to transit the file?
I've used it
I know there's a
before.
couple things you can do.
I don't. That's when I had no
Megan is one
idea.
of them. Like that's one you could try. We could try it after.
Yeah.
Have you thought about Kick?
Kick.
Yeah.
Isn't that fucking messaging app?
No, that's the
Kick is like
new
Rumble.
Streaming.
It's Kick spelled like kick of motherfucker.
Mm.
K-I-K.
Yeah.
That's the messaging one.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I was
You
one
go
of
to
those
talk
too.
to fucking weird biddies on there as a kid.
Used to sell drugs on Kick and then just
Oh,
scam
alright,
people.
we had different adventures on Kick. Never mind.
You can actually get fucking paid if you did streaming like every night. If we fucking did podcasts like every night, fucking you get paid by the hour depending on how many viewers you're getting and you're streaming. It's an option, people.
We could do it, but like I understand, and you're probably having the same thoughts I am, because my brain's trying to tell me nah, because we'll probably get tired or we can't do it or something like that. But I guarantee we could.
And you don't
'Cause
have
when
to do it every
Didn't
day.
Neon just get kicked off of Kick? Who was that?
Yeah,
was that
Neon
Rumble?
was on Kick.
Okay. He was pretty insane.
Aiden
though.
Ross is
I don't
like
think
the
we'd
guy
ever,
who-
we would never
It's
do
one of-
nothing like fucking pull a fire alarm in a casino or some dumb shit like that.
Why not?
We're sitting here talking.
Yeah, this is what we'd be
This
doing.
is what we're doing. They're like, nope, not gonna happen.
I'm not going
here.
live on Kick. I'm on
Do
vacation.
this shit twice or 3 times a week. Fucking get paid by the hour for it, and then you can use that to update our setup.
That's true.
True.
Should we get one of those PCs? I'm like an inch away from just ordering one. Like top of the line, like badass shit.
You see, Chance Nielsen.
My
bank account is starting to drop back down to zero.
You
I got
just-
like $500.
Venmo me when you can.
And it scares the shit out
This
of me.
is the thing that
It's like,
scares
was at
me.
$1,000 a little while ago.
Yeah, this is the thing that scares me about getting a new PC is like, we're gonna be able to install the same shit. The new PC would be nice because it'd be faster and it'd be better, but like, it's got the same capabilities. Like, we can install whatever apps on this thing too. Like, we can get camo, you know, all that editing bullshit.
Oh my God, Chance.
So it's like,
It might have to happen.
If there's
No
interest in a
I'm
third party,
saying that yes,
Let me know.
that might have to
you'd be
happen.
a first choice, man. I don't know who else would even be like the third.
What?
Obviously, I'm number 2.
What happened?
In this podcast we got? I think Blair's number 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the trio.
But I
right here.
spaced out, bro,
There's
This is
because
the trio.
I'm thinking about how I might have to go broke again.
Yeah, no, you're definitely gonna have to failing upwards.
Because
You're gonna
I've
have to, yeah.
thought that I've had a cushion for a little while now.
I have not. So welcome back. I
And
appreciate that.
well, what I'm thinking, bro, is that's the only reason I've been so driven my entire life is that I don't want to live like that. And I'm starting to think about like how it was when I was broke and can't afford cigarettes. It's like your last dollars and you're just trying to fucking buy cigarettes. And I'm like,
Fucking Twinkies went up in price.
what was your
the
thoughts
fuck?
after that, bro? Like, I can't fucking do this shit anymore. I need to
Oh,
figure this out.
At Bagel, I was tweaking out. That's why when they started doing the layoffs and shit, I was like, nope, somebody's dying. Like, no, I'm not doing this, Marty. I'm putting my 2 weeks.
My family's been broke my entire life. Your family was broke for a little while.
Your
What
dad
about?
is like negative.
I don't know if
bro.
that's a personal question, but
I mean, my mom, she was a single mom with me and my 2 twins.
Mm-hmm.
Or, obviously 2 twins.
You have a twin?
you have a twin?
Twins brother.
What?
They're twin brothers.
No way.
Yeah,
You have
they're
two
younger
twin.
than me.
Like, you have a set of twin brothers.
Yeah, they're younger than me.
What?
Yeah.
There can only be
I
one.
have 7 siblings.
What?
I'm one of 7.
With a single mom?
No.
The fuck? How did I
Okay.
never know that?
So,
Hella moms.
It's a long story.
Hella
dude.
pussies in this family,
So-
bro.
Mommy get bitty.
My mom,
Daddy get bitty, bro.
my mom and my dad never fucking got married.
Hell
And
yeah.
so they
That's
had
pretty
me.
sick.
They had me like right after high school and college or some shit.
Unchristian. I don't approve. I'm just
If
kidding.
they were wearing socks, it's fine.
All right. He's right.
And they split like right away.
No.
Fucking. So my mom just had me.
Clearly, we were wrong.
They did the whole co-parenting thing. I spent a lot of time with my grandparents because my mom worked.
Do you remember how
days
it
and my dad
felt?
worked nights,
Is that a
or-
weird question? Like,
Not
do you feel
really.
remember any feelings like, oh, this sucks?
You think it came out in weird ways? You
I
think like your
remember-
behavior was weird because of it?
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know if you remember this, but
I was
when
about
did,
to,
wait, what
I
grade
wanted-
do you think you were in when this happened?
I wasn't even born when they split.
Yeah, but
Oh.
I wanted to bring something up. Cody
mom
says
was
you used to
pregnant
bully
with
him.
me.
You did used to bully
So
me.
I was gonna
Really?
say,
Yeah, you remember that?
No.
I don't know. I don't know if it was
grades,
like
what grades was it in?
no. I don't know if it was a consistent
What
thing.
grade?
I just remember one occasion in kindergarten. I don't
That's
know.
wild.
I
That's
remember
probably
super
why. You
far
were young
back.
as fuck and they split
Bro,
up. and
I
were doing
remember
co-parenting.
super far back. I don't know why my brain does this shit, but we were fighting over Aubrey. You remember Aubrey?
Aubrey.
Marcus?
Aubrey Diaz now, but
What?
yeah, you remember in kindergarten, and shit
Kindergarten?
when we were young.
Was he faster
That's
than you?
fucking
Yeah.
wild.
Did he run faster than you and that's why you had to beat him up?
Probably.
Fuck, no. I think we just both like we were little kids. We just thought we liked her. We
No,
didn't
but
even
here's
know
the
what
thing.
that meant. We just liked girls.
Here's the
That's all
thing.
we knew. We're like,
Dude, I
oh, we
was
like
little
girls,
as
and we're
fuck.
gonna fight over it.
Here's the thing. One of my like best homies, I'm planning like his bachelor party and shit for like his upcoming wedding and whatnot, used to bully me in like early elementary school.
Damn.
And his parents were divorced as
Yeah.
fuck and having like a rough time. And I like that's
Yeah.
almost the same shit with you guys.
Yeah,
it's
it's
kind of cool to
hilarious,
be the
man.
outsider
I
on
don't
this.
remember that.
Yeah, I'm not even.
He don't
worried
remember
about
it either.
I don't
All he
remember-
remembers is me bullying him afterwards.
Really?
Yeah,
My
because I was
memories
pissed.
My
Bro.
memories of Coke, sorry.
No, you
My memories of you were your fucking fat afro and jams through high school. You just
I
let
was
that
always
shit grow.
fucking
I
around.
got better afro than you now.
I never fucking just sat down. I was always fucking around in school. I was never listening. But what the fuck was I gonna say?
How are we supposed to know?
Oh yeah, in kindergarten also, I remember another occasion where I started bullying a kid, and he was laughing about it, but I was chucking a dodgeball at him as hard as I could, and he would fall on the ground, and he'd start laughing about it, and get back up and throw the ball back to him like, oh, this is a fucking game. And I started doing it. I started doing it, and then I got in super big trouble because his ribs almost got broken.
Oh!
Because I just kept pelting him, bro. I'm like, oh, this is fun.
That might be like a fucking freak. He might have been a masochist. He's
Bro,
in
he
the
was
vein.
kind of weird. He was a weird kid.
You ran into me. You ran into a kid like me. And I was like, hit me again. It's fun. And then I went to the nurse and they're like, "Oh my god, your lungs are collapsed, man. You gotta go to the hospital."
I go home.
Spencer Bullets.
Yes, bro.
Dude, he fucking dropped my ass.
Really?
Like, 3rd or 4th grade, we were outside playing football. And, like, the parents were able to come for whatever reason that day.
Mhm.
Like, out to recess. or
Truck
some
stick?
shit.
That's weird.
Dropped me right in front
Truck
of my
stick or
dad.
just
Nah.
hammer?
Body slam me, bro.
Damn.
On the
Bro, it's
fucking
kind of crazy
ground.
because
That
I
sounds
used
so
to.
bad.
You remember Jackson too, right?
Yeah.
Balick? Bro, I used to surround myself with just crazy people like that. That would just
I
beat the
remember
shit
you,
out of me,
bro.
bro. Because I was like, in my brain, it was kind of crazy because I was a pussy back then. And I'm like, if I let these people beat on me, I will build a pain tolerance
Yeah.
from getting beat on.
Oh,
And I just let them beat the shit out of me, bro.
That kid that used to bully me and then I returned the favor, Austin. One time he body slammed a kid so hard, like, you know when I don't know, you know, like when glass shakes in a house, like when the ground shakes, it's
Mhm.
like you can kind of hear the resonance of it. He body slammed a kid in front of me so hard that like I heard like houses like next to us.
That's
move. I was like,
crazy.
oh my god, the kid hit his fucking.
Oh my
It
god.
was his back and then his head. Thank God. But
How
dude,
loud
imagine-
was it?
It wasn't even loud. It,
Really?
Like, no, it's just like forceful and in the grass.
Oh,
in the grass. Like,
I thought it was like on a wood floor
But
or something.
it was like on the street, so it was like
Okay.
like sidewalk, grass, house.
Yeah.
And it was like from the sidewalk into the grass. I heard this fucking house. I don't know if it was a rickety house. It probably was, but
Damn.
regardless, if you're shaking a house with another person's body, you're either
That's-
having good sex or like beating
That's
the
crazy.
fuck out of somebody. Yeah.
I gotta piss now.
Shit.
Fuck. Now we gotta carry it.
Yeah.
This is the guy that carries the podcast. What
So-
the fuck are we supposed to do?
We had a dude, Isaiah Betterton. I was just about to ask him if he remembered his ass, but he fucking stole a golf cart.
Yo.
5th or 6th grade.
That's
like
pretty sick,
Lincoln
honestly.
Intermediate. There was a security, or I don't know if it was security or just like the groundskeeper for the school.
Hey, get back here.
Dude, I got a video of that shit. He fucking hops in and starts driving it around doing donuts in the fucking grass. Shit was funny
Oh,
as
that's
fuck.
great. That's fucking so good.
And now he's doing music and shit.
Hmm.
Like actually doing music and has fucking venues and shit that he's performing at.
Yeah. I got a guy, Chris Webby, I want to get on. He reminds me of fucking Cody. Shout out. No, it's not Chris Webby. Chris Webby is Cody's artist. Chris Smiley. I'm sorry, I butchered that twice. Chris Smiley. He's a guy that is from like the Monroe area or something like that, and he does music. He's getting pretty good at it. And I've listened to a couple of his songs. I like that shit.
Yeah.
But he reminds me of Cody. I don't know what I was trying to say. Cody carries the podcast. I don't know what else to talk about.
How'd you feel about the fucking doing the podcast solo? How was that for you?
It was alright. I second guessed myself a lot on that one. Did you listen to it?
Yeah, I did.
Don't listen to it.
It looked good, man. Fuck.
I
You're
don't
rolling
know.
through it.
What did I even talk
Chance
about?
always wonders if he's gay or not. That makes him
Deep
second guess
insecurity
things.
about liking penis.
But are you talking about Isaiah Betterton?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool as
Is
fuck,
that
bro. I
still
just
the
talked to him
golf
the other
cart?
day at Alan's funeral. You
Yeah.
see him? He's cool as fuck. He does rap. That's my another
Mhm.
point to
So
our
nice.
fucking time, bro. Everybody's trying to do something.
That goes back to the being
Oh, yeah.
unique almost.
But some people are trying harder than others. That's
That's
the thing.
true. And those are
I'm
the
fucking
people that
grinding.
But like,
I make
when
sure
everybody's
everything's
unique,
in
nobody's
line.
unique.
It's so wild that still some people our age are either A, not working, or B, working 2 or
Doesn't even
3
make
days
sense
a
to me.
week. No.
Or me and Chance have talked about this. They're in college and they don't know how to pay bills. They don't know how to.
I
Like,
talked
what
to a
else?
couple
Give me more examples
Well, I
of
talked
what
to a
they wouldn't
couple-
know what to do in college.
I talked to a couple this
Okay.
weekend, and they were like, "Yeah, I got straight D's," and it's like I'm like a week away from flunking out. I was like, "Bro,
Wow.
you gotta like suffer now or suffer later."
Right.
I was like, "You either gotta like make the decision to grind hard and have like some sucky ass weeks in order to not suffer later, or like, dude, the amount of suffering you're about to go through from fucking this up is gonna suck, dude. These loans are unforgivable,
Yeah.
like, and they double in cost like quite often, like every 3 years or something like that. It goes up double. Like, bro, if you're like a year in, okay, a year, you know, you pay however much a fucking semester. I don't know how much is a year in college nowadays. I don't even know, like 20 grand or something like that.
Nah,
Are you-
less than that.
Less than that,
Pull
like
it
15.
up.
It depends on where you go.
10,
Where's your
15?
phone at? Let me search it up.
Just do like
I got it.
average
You guys keep talking. Let me
yearly
search it.
tuition for Iowa.
Average yearly cost of college in America.
You in that voice.
Search.
You love it.
14,000, about $14,307.
Okay, so you're close on 20 months.
Shut the fuck up, Google. I
So
didn't
basically, a
15
couple
grand.
car loans every year.
Okay, so then you get a job, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you flunked out of
A
college. Now
part-time job,
Yeah.
not to mention, because
Well-
you can't do it full-time because
Right.
you got to go to college.
Well, no. In this scenario, you flunk out. So now you're not going
Oh,
to college. So
okay.
now you can get whatever job.
Yeah.
Problem is, whatever job you're getting is not based on the degree because you didn't get the fucking
Yeah,
degree.
full-time job.
So now you're
probably-
looking at like Walmart, McDonald's, like cookie cutter ass retail places. Fucking, if
Factories.
you're lucky if you have a different skill like welding or working on cars, you know.
Right.
Even then, you get ended up in a factory. So now you're looking at like, you know, basically minimum wage. You're looking at
Your
anywhere
body
from
getting fucked up.
29 to like 38 grand is what you're making.
I'd go
Your
college.
loan's for 14. Your loan has like a 50% interest rate. And then you're like, all right, my rent is this, so I have, you know, $200 left over after my bills are paid for and shit. And you're like, all right, my loan's 14 grand. You work on that for a year, and then after that year, it gains everything you worked for. You're just basically stalling your loan. You're never going to make enough money to pay that shit off.
Right.
And I was trying to convey this to like
College
college
is a scam,
freshmen.
man.
It is.
Fucking-
It used to be decent. It used to be like college was like, give us 25 grand.
I
we'll
think
give
it
you a
still
degree.
might be decent.
Now it's like you have to go through the government that knows how much money our college wants to
Hey,
stay
but-
afloat, and then you get to pay.
It is still decent if somebody knows what they want to do and they're like dead set on it and that's all they want to do their whole lives, right? They want that. Whatever,
How many people
lawyer,
like that
this,
do you
whatever,
know?
doctor, lawyer, and they're going to be a good one. They want to be the best there. Then go to fucking college, get the degrees to be a lawyer or doctor and do your shit and do it. But if you're just like us, like, what the fuck do we need to go to college?
College is
for?
a good
we're not
place to
we're not a
decide
doctor. We're
That's
not a
how I
fucking
look at
lawyer.
it.
We're not doing any of that
It's
shit.
not a good place to decide who you want to be.
That's the thing. They tell us in middle school that we got to decide then, and then we go
I
to
don't think
college. And we're
that's
like,
good.
I don't even know what the fuck a car loan is.
Yeah.
I'm fucking a child, and I'm sitting here in a college dorm with thousands of dollars debt.
Yeah.
Can't even afford to eat anymore.
Yeah.
And you're
Well-
trying to tell your parents you're okay. I'm sorry.
Sometimes it goes too long, and then you forget what you're saying too.
Well,
I'm sorry.
fucking.
Yep.
God damn it.
He does this quite often.
I get excited.
He'll go from
There's so many fucking positions nowadays that like you don't even need college for.
yeah.
Like you look at business and marketing degrees.
Did you
and
go?
Shit like
No, you went
fuck
National
no.
Guard. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I didn't do any
you're
of that
probably
shit.
rolling in dollars.
I have a
That's like
manual
another college.
fucking
Yeah.
license and I'm doing car
You
shit.
think that's like another college?
the
I
military?
mean,
yeah.
okay, let me
So-
reword it. I'm sorry, and then I'll let you talk.
It's like gay college.
It's like it's a different form of education. College is a form of education, and the military is a
For
form
sure.
of education. And then going to like a trade job like we did is a form of education.
So like my medic training specifically, it's split into two parts. There's the actual EMT side of things where you go through like what a normal
EMT would go through.
9-month course for
Okay.
EMT is done in 6 weeks.
Damn.
For the military. So they are doing testings every like 4 days. You're doing school either 5 days at a minimum or 6 days if they make you go on Saturday. Sometimes they open up like extra study sessions. or
Like
shit like that.
what do you is that an actual book work and shit?
Yeah, yeah. So
Wow.
you have the same
Okay.
book that normally EMTs do. Like it's that same 6-month course.
You could go be an EMT like right
yeah,
now.
yeah. So I had my EMT license right out of.
That's awesome,
medical
bro.
school. That's when I went.
Because
to
I
the
know at that
hospital
career
and
center
worked
by
there.
Bago, you can like that's where you go to.
Blair does it,
train
doesn't he?
For
Yeah.
an EMT. Yeah, exactly.
I went right out of there and worked at the hospital in the ER for up until I worked.
See,
at
and that's a
Pritchard's.
skill, bro. That's what we got. That's what people don't understand. That's why I don't understand these motherfuckers that are our age still working at like McDonald's or
They
like
apply themselves.
anywhere else, because like you need to be building your skill set. Obviously, you're not gonna get rich tomorrow. We're fucking children. We don't know shit really. We think we're smart, but we still got a lot to learn in life. You
Yeah,
know
man,
what I'm
fuck
saying?
you. I know
So we
everything.
gotta fucking build our skill set. That's why I went to fucking Winnebago the first time. I know how to weld. Then I went to Martin Brower. I know how to drive forklifts and shit. I
I
used to
went
drive them.
Smithfield. I know how to.
I don't know if this is. I don't know if this. I don't know if this is incriminating. I don't know if this is incriminating. But I may or may not allegedly have drove the forklifts drunk and high. And I was good at it.
Allegedly.
I was good.
Bad name, Sherry.
Never crashed one fucking time. One fucking time. Never crashed.
No, he didn't. He made that up. Bad name.
I made it up. It was a dream I had last night.
Strictly storytelling.
Working in different fields, like as you grow up, I think is what people our age are lacking. Like most of these kids aren't working
Experience and
until
variety.
they're 16
Mhm.
or 17.
They
Like,
get comfortable at a shitty job they started in high school.
in one aspect, it's nice because like you're spending more time with your family, you're spending more time with your friends, you're living as a child, which is like what you should be doing. And the other aspect of it, it's like, how are you actually applying yourself?
Yeah.
Exactly.
My mom, like,
What
the
are
be-
you? No.
Yeah, like the best piece of advice my mom ever gave me was like leave doors open, and like you can't leave doors open if you've only had one fucking door. If you're only like, I want to be a nature conservationist or something like that. Like you've only gone on one hike and you're like, this is my thing. Instead, you got to be like,
it's crazy, man.
He told me this. He told me this a while ago when we first started hanging out. It's the best goddamn advice I've ever heard, because then we furthermore talked about it, and we're like, okay, you need to be also ready for those doors that you left open. But also, I have another point to add to it. Like, your mom's point is good, but now we're adding layers to it, and I like that. We also have to reach out for those opportunities, because sometimes they
you got
come
to crack
to
it
you,
open. And
but
look
you can
inside of
also
it every once in a while.
maximize your ability to do that shit if you fucking reach out and try to find
You never
opportunities.
know. Like you could like apply for like a crazy ass job that like you're barely qualified, right? And then you call them, you get the interview, and they're like, yeah, you just don't fit yet. We're gonna keep it open for a while. You gotta call in like a month and be like, how's it going? Like,
Yeah.
are you guys still looking? Like,
What's
I'm
up,
still
bro?
down.
What's up?
Yeah.
What do you got for me?
You gotta reach in the door, crank it. Hello. All right, you
Opportunities
guys still
are
waiting?
crazy,
I'm gonna leave this
man.
door open.
Hello, my friend.
Hello, my man.
Hello, my
I'm
friend.
gonna leave the door open, but you're coming.
I would like to work at your Walmart, your Walmart.
When I was in the hospital, right after my training or whatnot, I worked there until August or some shit. But in June, I was offered a part-time position to work at Pritchard's.
Yeah.
And fucking help out with their new e-bike shit that they just started.
How you
It
running
was-
that shit?
Yeah, it's brand new and fucking
But the door is still open if you want to go back to the hospital.
right. My title
to the hospital.
You
My
wish.
title was just a bike builder. I was a fucking 20-hour a week. I went and helped
Just
build bikes when they
Tighten
needed
wheels,
to.
put
Yeah,
batteries in.
put them together.
Yeah.
Fucking that was it. I worked with a fucking 50-year-old guy and reported to a 27-year-old
That's how it should be, though.
guy,
Yeah.
28-year-old guy.
My dad did that when he was a kid. He would
Yeah.
build bikes with his friends and shit in
You gotta
Slovakia.
understand the bike from way up.
I
to-
never knew
in order
anything
to
about
run
them,
the
but-
fucking bike
Well,
place. Yeah.
and from there was an event over here in Forest City, the WIT Rally,
Oh, okay.
that they do every year with Winnebago and all that shit.
Mhm.
Fucking whole bunch of RVs
Yeah.
come out from all over the fucking
Yeah, I
place.
stayed inside during that. I don't.
It's fucking
You're like, fuck these people.
Them old folks get hammered.
I know.
It
Drive,
is ridiculous.
drive like $500,000 Winnebagos.
Fuck yes.
Pissed drunk.
And
Yeah, you walk down there
buying
smoking a
Winnebagos there, too.
joint, and then they fucking get all pissed off
Yeah.
because
This
they're
guy's
hammered.
committing like 8 DUIs. It's like,
They're like, why are you smoking a blunt?
he's in a parade.
But so I went there and was at the event selling bikes with the rest of our fucking team of interns and our main sales guy, and we did really well. I sold a few bikes, and for being a bike builder, that wasn't supposed to happen.
They were like,
Um, So then August rolls around and they offered me a full-time position. Fucking took that, quit the hospital.
Yeah.
And started rolling with that, and then it was event after event, and we did well.
Yeah.
And now I'm the one-of-one guy.
Yeah.
There's nobody
So
else
you see
in
the
my
numbers and you know how much you're getting out of those numbers? Yeah.
I got a Feeney question. Can I hit that?
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
I'm almost there. I'm at the shop and I run the shit, so I do the books and whatnot. I see the numbers, but I'm still on salary, so I get the same number every time.
See, I'm hourly. I fucking roll with that shit, so.
Yeah,
It's
that was
the
nice, but
traveling.
we don't ever work overtime. When it's
Yeah.
5, we're fucking leaving. Fuck you. If you got an oil change at 5, fuck you. I'm not working half an hour overtime to change your fucking oil.
You just said you're on salary.
Yeah. The downside is I come in like almost 2 hours early to like get shit done. But also, I don't know, that kind of shows a little motivation.
I need to say this.
No.
Your chest looks puffed up in that shirt.
Yeah.
You got a big ass chest, boy.
I'm an X275 bencher. I got nothing on me.
He's got nice titties.
X275. I'm probably back to down to 195.
Emily, you got a nice pair of titties here. May I touch your titties?
Emily's boobs.
May I touch your titties, please?
You want one titty touch? You can have one.
Don't get mad.
I took his titty virginity.
Flex it.
Never touched a titty before.
Does the neighbor still watch these?
I don't know if she ever did.
That's fucking funny.
You touch her boobies.
She didn't want to have a relationship, so I'm glad I dodged the bullet. I don't do friends
You
with
didn't or she
benefits.
didn't?
She didn't.
No, you also didn't.
Well,
You told me you
I
didn't.
didn't need
Did
to
she not
tell her
first?
that. I didn't need to tell her that because I asked her, okay, what were you trying to
She
get
was
out
just
of this?
reading the signs.
And then I'm just like, oh, okay, good.
You were the rebound. I told you that from the beginning.
Yeah.
It was an 8-year-long relationship.
I knew
with
because
men.
Donna was my rebound.
Relationships these days are fucking
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
They're insane.
The good girls stand a little too close to the hose to be differentiated.
Yeah, it's too hard to tell anymore.
I had someone reach out to me, and I won't disclose names, but they were like, I miss talking to you.
It's really hard to find a good
Was
person.
it Swift? Was it Taylor?
So we started talking for, I don't know, 2, maybe 3 weeks.
What's up, baby?
Fucking.
Did titties get any bigger while I was gone?
I hope so.
And then out of nowhere, just fucking nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
She probably got her nut off or something.
No shit, got her fucking.
Yeah.
Oh my
little bit of
God,
attention
guys.
that she needed,
Maybe
and-
girls are evolving and they're developing post-nut clarity
They're
like
developing
we have.
men's
They're
tendencies.
just fucking nutting and they're like,
They're not
what
even
the fuck am I
Post-nut.
doing
Yeah,
here?
we're de-evolving into women. We're like, I don't really
What
like
the
that.
hell? Why doesn't she love me?
I have a problem with commitment.
Jesus
I have
Christ.
trust issues.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
maybe
the
we're
men are going
literally
backwards,
switching
the
roles.
women are-
Maybe
yeah.
that's what all this trans shit is. We're literally switching roles.
Oh shit.
That's wild. Maybe we're like frogs. They're turning the frogs gay.
The fucking frogs get
Hillary Clinton's in the White
House.
We gotta explore that. We gotta explore that, man. 'Cause that's a
Frogs?
wild concept.
Frogs being gay?
No, the fact that men and women are switching emotional roles.
It is. There's a lot of sad.
Because it kind of feels that way. Men are getting a lot of like more emotional and shit, and women are getting a lot like they think.
You know why?
Like,
There's a lot
okay,
of-
this isn't all women, and I'm not a woman hater, but a lot of women I see on Snapchat, it's like they are entitled because I'm not gonna lie, they're beautiful, but they feel like because they are beautiful, they deserve like more than they deserve.
A lot of
Like,
single
they
mothers.
haven't achieved anything.
A lot of single mothers out there. Those women that you're talking about are going to be the single mothers, and they're raising boys by being a single mother, which therefore makes them more emotional because they have their moms basically conscious that's been
Exactly.
driven into them.
And I want to say that the reason I'm not saying it's
That's
just
why
women.
I'm a pussy, is because my mom raised me for like a good portion.
My
of
mom raised me too. I want to say that I'm not just talking about women because the reason we don't act that way is because we know that we fucking don't deserve more than we already have because we haven't worked for it yet. We're trying to work for it now.
Women are like,
and we're
I gotta
grinding.
I gotta
But
get
women are
jawline,
like,
I
we
should do
deserve it.
everything.
My dad always talks about this, and maybe it's a little sexist. I don't know, but he feels like you shouldn't have to like praise a woman for them like cleaning around the house or going to work and shit like that because they always act like it's a hard day and shit like that.
Welcome to life.
And
dumbass.
my dad's like, I just get here and then I have to fucking clean and then I have to do this, take the dogs out.
Yeah.
I just do it and then I cook and then I eat and then I go to bed. And I don't get praised about it because it's just something an independent adult is supposed to be doing. And what's also crazy, and I heard it on a podcast before I let Blair talk, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good.
But it was actually a comedy show. Brian Simpson's like, women were smart. They turned their gender roles into something that's supposed to be not talked about.
Yeah,
Cooking, cleaning, all this shit that women used to do, take care of kids.
Yeah.
Now, if you say that's supposed to be what women are doing, you're like, he's a fucking misogynist.
When it's like a normal fucking...
Exactly, because we're supposed to provide, we're supposed to do...
Yeah, the reason that fucking...
We protect...
Before we let Blair talk, Jesus Christ.
You're
The
good.
reason that stereotype...
One, so
the reason that stereotype exists is because it was like a normal thing. That's like how their brain works compared to ours. Ours is like, if you ask a girl to work overtime, the girl is like, I gotta check my schedule. Like, I gotta make sure I'm not doing anything tonight. If you ask a dude, he's gonna be like, yeah.
Well, I used to
say that little bit of non-hesitancy gets us so far past them.
I said no.
We gotta let Blair talk.
No, you're good.
Talk, Blair.
So, breaking off from where we were, I'll get back to where we were.
No, you're good.
But fucking, I didn't finish my 7 or 6 siblings.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking.
Yeah.
So parents divorced, or not divorced, but split, whatever. Mm-hmm. My dad married my stepmom. Mm-hmm. They had 2 kids, or 2 sisters.
Damn.
And then my mom, she remarried once, had twins. That's my 2 twin brothers. They divorced, and then my new stepdad, who I consider my dad now because of extra reasons.
We all 3 of us, bro. All 3 of our dads are not our actual dad, but they're our fucking dad. We all understand. That's what's crazy. We understand.
Fuck yeah. But so my dad, he has 2 kids of his own, a boy and a girl. Mm-hmm. They're my siblings, and then it's my 2 twin brothers that I see more often than not. But my twins, they live in fucking Minnesota with their dad.
Really?
Because that's where their dad lives.
That's awesome.
We used to live all in Hamlintown at one point in time, and our house burned down.
That actually makes sense. I thought your parents just had a shit ton of kids, but now that you're explaining it, my parents were too old to have kids. It was just me and my 3 siblings, but that makes sense.
My parents were too young to fucking start anything, and my dad was a fucking dickhead to my mom, so...
My parents were smart.
Yeah.
I was 10 years old, and then they got pregnant again, so my sister's 10 years younger than I am, which is like the perfect,
I want to say that I was also a dickhead. I used to be a dickhead as well.
There's no
There's a difference between dickhead and...
I used to not be humble though. I tell Chance all the time.
In the bathroom, I heard your stepdad is your real dad, basically.
Yeah. And I was like, we don't even gotta explain it because me and Chance understand.
Exactly. Yeah. I wish I was that genius's kid. I wish, but I ain't.
And I think I explained it a little bit on
Why'd
the
you
first.
look like that when you said it? Alright.
I tell you what now, partner. I ain't nobody's fucking.
You look like a goddamn skater boy. Grab the skateboard.
Do it, Ollie. I did a little bit on the first pod that I was on here, but my dad really didn't support me a lot.
Sorry.
No, I really didn't get a lot of support from my dad, my real dad, through the military shit when I first started that shit. Whereas my dad now, I mean, he fucking supported me at the ass for it.
Oh yeah, that's sick. It's awesome when you my dad was him and I fought a lot. Obviously, you fight a lot with parents and shit. But once you grow older and you're like, oh, they actually make fucking sense, and I need to listen to them because they've been through this shit before. And he's the smartest man I've ever met. And I'm fucking lucky to know him. You know what I'm saying? I know you guys feel the same way. Absolutely. It's insane because it's nice to have that because what I was about to say I forgot, but now I remember. He was the first person that taught me what actually love was. You know what I'm saying? You never know what unconditional love is because Ram Dass, who's a spiritual teacher, talks about how everybody says that they have unconditional love for somebody. But if I were to stab you right now, would you still love me? Probably not, because that's not unconditional. So he had worked his entire life to give up all of that aggression and that bias and judgment towards people so that he could truly love people. Right. It's kind of awesome. But he was my first experience of love because love kind of gets blocked out. I don't know if we've talked about that before, but I feel like as a kid you love everything. You love everybody. You know how you feel such love for everything. Oh, there's a fucking butterfly and a rock and this shit and this shit. But then as you grow older, we
Hate
start to
grows as you grow
exactly
older.
our brains start to cloud that over, and then we have to spend our entire lives trying to find that love again. And I think it's always there. It's just we gotta dig through our fucking bullshit, and that's why most people don't find it, and they're always angry and depressed and shit because they don't look within. They're always looking outside, like maybe this drug will fix it, maybe this will fix it, maybe that'll fix it. But they just gotta look within themselves, like, oh, what the fuck is going on in here, and how do I fix my fucking issues? You know what I'm saying?
Diving into where we were before.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. Fucking talking about the uncleanliness of like today's society and the adults of today. My dad, or Oscar, is a fucking example. Not to name drop his ass, but fuck you.
I do that shit too. I'm like, goddamn.
Fucking.
The Grouch.
My dad and my stepmom.
Are you dead naming him?
My house
I
that
thought that's what you said.
Shut the fuck up.
my house that was like given, but I don't know if it was necessarily, I don't know the whole fucking details.
The one
of
that
it.
burned down?
No, outside of Mason, where my dad lives now. It was a house that my dad, a couple other my family members, my grandpa like built for my grandparents when I was really young. We lived a mile away from them, but it was given or bought, I don't know how it all worked, to my dad and like our family when I was born, and I think my stepmom was pregnant with my sister.
Just keep going. He does this.
That's good. But fucking, it was given to my dad, and like while I lived there, it was very well put together. Like there wasn't anything wrong with the place. We fucking kept it nice and clean. It wasn't an issue of the quality of living there. I went there fucking like a year ago just to fucking grab a few things after my dad and I fell off.
It's fucked up.
Dude,
Falling apart.
there was a
How was
bucket. There was a bucket. I
Ceiling
swear
leak?
to God,
With shit?
it smelled like methane.
Oh no.
I don't know what the fuck it was, and I don't want to know what the fuck it was. I didn't
So what,
ask
he's doing
questions.
drugs and shit, you think?
I have heard numerous stories. I've heard that a pipe or something fell out of his fucking pocket while he was at work, and
That's insane.
one of his friends / I don't know if it's superior or shift lead or some shit like that, caught him with it and said something to him with him privately. And obviously nothing happened with it because he's still working at the same place he is. But yeah, I've heard numerous fucking things. And
That's crazy.
My dad's doing heroin in Florida right now.
yeah, it not necessarily would surprise me by any means, but fuck.
We don't even have the slightest idea where he's at.
That's why I don't even have to think about it.
My dad down
Really?
and saw his criminal record and shit. That's how I know.
I've never
I
even considered who my dad was because
Your
I've got
dad's
a
in
dad.
like Atlanta right
My
now.
dad's
fucking-
Slovakian and he's the whitest white ever, and
Yeah,
he taught me
exactly,
how to
like,
be. He's
yeah.
the smartest man ever. I love
I don't
that
even
man.
like calling him my dad. It's
Yeah.
just like
I unfortunately still have
sperm
communication
donor,
with
yeah.
him,
Papa.
and that's primarily because I still love my sisters and
Yeah,
my
exactly.
fucking that side of the family.
Yeah.
I could never walk away from that.
I've
than I
never
already
met
have.
my bastard dad's other families, but
Yeah.
I know they
I don't know if I'd
do
want
exist. Yeah.
But like,
As
my-
you, I don't know if you would want to. You know what I'm saying?
we had fucking pristine antique wood cabinets, fucking wood countertops, all antique shit that like has been there for 30, 40 fucking years in the same damn house. They fucking painted it all black.
Damn.
Black.
That's crazy.
Not even
What the
fucking
fuck are they doing?
like retarded.
I guess they're
black.
smoking crack is what they're doing. Like, yeah.
Why would you do that?
I don't
Because you're smoking
understand.
crack and you're like,
Black
These
looks
black-
I gotta fucking do something.
Not on wood floors, like still.
The floors are black?
No. Still
my
normal
God.
wood floors. Fucking the old tannish, kind of like these walls.
Yeah.
Fucking with a embroidery on the top. But
Oh,
then
okay.
fucking black cabinets, black fucking countertop.
That's
It
kind of
looks
weird.
fucking
Well, are you
stupid.
talking? Let me paint a picture. Is it kind of like an old lady's house, like how you would picture an old lady's house? Like it's got those things. That
You ever been to
No,
a dentist
it-
office where
it-
it's got the fancy
It
little...
looks like the fucking retarded Batcave. That's what it looks like. And there's
Batman if he
fucking-
gave 50%.
Oh,
yeah.
no, not even 50%. Fucking
Batman
15.
if he barely tried.
Fucking
Alfred, ramen.
The go on the living room, the carpets are all fucking. It looks like a fucking pigsty. My fucking grandparents won't go over there because they're ashamed of how
Is he
the
a
place
hoarder?
fucking. Oh yeah, worse than a hoarder.
Oh, he definitely
They
should.
don't fucking clean.
Yeah,
It smells like shit. There's
Bro,
fucking
that scares the
mold.
shit out of me. That's why. Ask him. I'm a fucking freak when it comes to that shit.
Yeah, if we get too dirty, he tweaks it.
I tweak the fuck out.
Well, he wonders why I don't fucking go there. I'm ashamed to go there.
Yeah.
Let alone bring anybody there.
The problem is you would have to tell him that for him to like even consider changing his behavior.
Yeah. I've told my grandparents, I'd be like, have you seen this fucking pigsty?
But you have to tell him.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it just doesn't work. He doesn't register it. He thinks what he's doing is fine because he's mentally retarded.
Joe Rogan
Mentally-
has a good
mentally
point.
retarded.
He said when
Jesus.
Xi Jinping came to California and they cleaned up for him to come, and Gavin Newsom was like,
T-Pain?
"Well, you clean your house when guests come." Did you see that? And Joe Rogan says, "How about you keep your fucking house clean?"
No shit. Why do you have to clean your house before people come?
Exactly.
How's it
Just
not
plan.
Be a hoarder for like
Act
10
as
years.
if
and
people
then
are
clean.
gonna be in your house every day. That's how I think in my brain. I've thought that way I've thought that way since I was a kid. I don't know
A
why,
little
but I've
too
always
fast on
thought that I was
sentence.
being. Yeah, my brain works so
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
It's that I feel like it's a
I know.
supercharger, bro.
Like,
But I felt that way as a kid that I was always being watched. So, and I heard this quote that act as if people are always watching you because then you're gonna be who you are around other people.
Yeah.
And so if you want to be a good person, you want
That's
to be
integrity.
right, then you act as if you are around people all the time. Like, oh, I'm not gonna beat my dick at 1 o'clock in the fucking afternoon. What if somebody comes in? What the hell?
Well, it was a beautiful fucking country property. It had 4 fucking garages, two sheds that were 100 yards long each. Fucking,
Damn.
That's crazy.
Beautiful place on
Painted to
maybe
black.
5 or 6 acres, if not a little bit larger.
Just ruining like $1 million
Destroy.
property.
Destroyed.
Holy shit. That's insane.
It's a 2-story house. Fucking 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm pumped up. I'm sorry.
5-bedroom, fully finished basement. Beautiful place.
It's just shitting in a bucket.
And now
in
it's a
the
fucking
living room.
shit show.
God damn.
Well,
It's crazy when you see nice things go to shit. It kind of hurts a little bit. You're like, God damn, this used to
You
be so
walk
nice.
in,
That type of
it just
lifestyle
fucking
don't last
singes your nose hairs.
It ain't
that
lasting.
lifestyle don't last forever, so
It ain't
eventually
last.
it can return to its former glory. Well, I don't know if you'll be able to get that fucking paint off. That paint is
Fucking-
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Bro,
Those cabinets that have to be.
You remember
destroyed,
how-
Unfortunately.
you remember how they were talking about how brains work at different rates?
Yeah,
Like, do you know
for
about
real,
that?
you can measure it, but some
Are,
people are
like
born with
literal,
one brain.
like people are born with different brain speeds. Like some people are born with a Model T,
Yeah.
and some people are born with a fucking Corvette
There's
engine.
a certain
You know what I'm
there's a
saying?
certain like threshold you can't really.
My
Do you
brain's
think-
always on fucking.
Do you think you actually use like 100%?
You do. You do for sure. Okay, here's the thing. That myth is disproven. I've looked into it myself because I'm like, as a kid, I'm like, God damn, we
You
only
use
use
10%?
Yeah. No, you don't use 10% of your brain. You use your full percent of your brain. But what I think it is, and this is just my googly boogly fucking view of it, is subconsciously we know that we are more than this body, and we know that we can act. Because I've listened to podcasts where people are talking about like we have multiple dimensions of being human, and like this is just one, and all kinds of
Yeah.
shit like that. It's just different ideas that I like to collect, and like that sounds like a cool idea. So like maybe we're like a 9th dimensional being where maybe at this level we just on the physical plane, but maybe the next dimension we can like fucking move planets around or
That's
some
30%
shit.
or
Yeah,
something.
that's what I'm saying. Like we could
Yeah.
just fucking like smack Jupiter like a fucking basketball or something.
The other thing is like maybe it's just 10% of your neurons firing at one
Yeah,
time.
I think that-
the brain paths aren't like you can only run down a hallway so fast. You can't
Exactly.
run down every hallway.
Exactly, that's my point, is that I think that the human brain as it is right now can only hold 10%, if you want to use that example, of what a human is right now.
Yeah.
It works at 100% capacity, because our human brain has to. It has to function.
100% of it works at a 10% speed.
Exact.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, maybe we're just not. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, maybe that's exactly what it is. I'm saying
Just
the same
not
thing.
moving
I'm
as
getting
fast.
excited, but I've never had that idea. Maybe It's just the speed of our brain that's not fast. I'm like, Neuralink's gonna be like, it's at 40% now. You're getting up there, and then we're gonna fucking have full access. And then we're gonna be fucking controlling black holes and using it as a vacuum. You're just in your fucking extra dimensional house using a black hole, like
painting the fucking cabinets black. Shitting in a 40 bucket.
That'd be insane, man. That'd be crazy.
I guess if his consciousness
But
is
we're
part
getting
of that
there.
realm, then yeah.
Because that's all
technically
humans do
happens.
is we learn to control our environment. We've learned to master water. We've learned to master food. We've learned to master fire. We just master the elements and like turn them into things we need. That's all everything is that we have. Everything that we all see around everything is from nature. And we manipulated nature into this water bottle, into this cup, into this phone, into this fucking Benjamin, and everything. It's kind of crazy.
Penn Stiller.
It's crazy how we manipulate nature into everything.
Benjamin Franklin.
And then we're like, this nature. No, not nature.
No.
This dead tree.
No,
This tree
I
ain't
made
even
that.
alive.
I made you with
Thank
my hands.
How are we feeling about the upcoming election?
I'm gonna pay as little attention as possible.
Let's try to.
I don't think this is gonna happen, but if
It's
Robert-
two fucking geezers. Get
if
these old ass
Robert Kennedy
bastards out.
Jr. and Tulsi Gabbard as vice president, if they could get elected, if they're on the ballot, I'll vote for
We're
them.
not
I know they're
gonna-
not going to get elected, but
They're
I've
not
listened to a lot of Robert Kennedy Jr. and I've listened to a lot of Tulsi Gabbard. And both of these motherfuckers, Tulsi Gabbard was a veteran. She served in the military a couple times. She loves this country. She was a governor for Hawaii because that's where she was born. She represented her state for
She
a
was a
long
medic
time.
in the army,
And
and
she's
I
a
was.
colored person. She's well spoken. She's intelligent. She's everything everybody would want as a fucking president. And she ran a little while ago.
Yeah.
But they pushed her out. They wouldn't let her get in because
Same thing with
she
RFK,
wouldn't listen.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Same thing with RFK. They won't let them get in because they won't listen to their bullshit. They're trying to fucking... The reason why I trust RFK is because
He's already not on it.
What's that?
He's not gonna be on it.
Yeah, I know. But he's sued. I don't know. I don't know why I said I know. I was just trying to talk. I'm
He's
sorry.
not gonna be on it.
No,
You're
I
gonna
know.
have to pencil it
I
in.
don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But thank you for telling me.
Yeah.
Shit. I gotta stop acting like I know shit because then I don't learn. But I trust him because he fucking sued all the big companies, most of the big pharma companies, all these big companies that like are fucking us over for profit. He sued a lot of them because he was an environmental lawyer.
And they killed
And
his
he's
dad
like-
and uncle.
Exactly. He
Never
doesn't
forget
trust
about
these
that one.
motherfuckers. He's not in anybody's pocket. That's what Theo says all the time.
But
And
how
I
wild
respect
would
it.
Wouldn't you think the way the CIA would have it set up is to have somebody that everybody is pretty sure isn't the CIA?
I thought about the same shit,
Yeah.
bro. We get fucking thinking about it because anything can happen, bro. You think something doesn't happen. Like, did you think the fucking boat was gonna hit the Baltimore Bridge the other day? Fuck no, nobody thought that was gonna happen, but shit.
I woke up and I was like, I feel like a fucking boat's gonna hit Baltimore.
Random
I
day
woke
on a
up
random
an hour
time in
after
a
that
random
shit
year.
happened.
This
2
fucking
o'clock in the
boat's
morning,
like,
you jolt awake.
I was over
They
on the
hit the
West
Francis
Coast.
Keystone.
no, not the Francis Keystone.
It's like 9/11 all over.
I woke up at like 3 in the morning because I was fucking driving from
Oh,
the
yeah,
West
yeah.
Coast back home
Yeah.
and seen it on my TikTok. I was like, wait, this happened like 30 minutes ago.
Wait,
It's like, what the fuck?
You Google it and there's no articles. You're like, what the fuck,
What?
guys? Watch.
Why is TikTok covering this first?
That's gonna suck. Car prices are about to go up. You know that port handles like
Again?
most of our car imports.
Dude, I've been seeing they're losing like fucking $13 million a
Yeah,
day.
it's like
Or
almost
some
$1
shit in
billion
goods.
port or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the 9th largest port in America, and it handles like the majority of the import exports in vehicles.
Yeah.
As if car prices weren't high enough.
Yeah, no shit. Glad I bought that before.
Bolt, you smoking on that fucking range ammo?
Yeah.
Smoking on that practice?
That's
Yeah,
it. These ain't no hollow point.
There you go.
We don't have any guns in the house, I promise you.
Absolutely.
We would never keep any guns and alcohol and weed together. We never do anything like that. We're responsible human beings. Do not, and if you're
Hey,
watching
Cody,
this video
shut
and
the
you're a
fuck
child, do not drink, do not smoke. This is
That's a vape.
this is a vape. This is a child-friendly network.
Spicy nicotine for some. I don't know what the fuck's going on. And we're drinking root beer.
Yeah. There,
Weed makes you
This
crazy.
is my autistic friend.
Just get fucking retarded because of weed. Weed makes you crazy. Ah. They were right.
This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
You ever see those propaganda videos, bro? They're so funny. The chick's sinking in
The
the
flat,
couch.
the flat lady is pretty funny.
What
but the fucking
happened to
cracking
her?
the eggs
That's
being
what-
like, this is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
Just say no.
Yeah, they just say no one's wild.
Bro, what would you say if somebody said just say no? Like if somebody told you that today, like just say no to drugs, bro. What would
You'd
you
hit
say?
him with a, oh yeah, thanks,
Right.
I didn't think about
I,
that.
if I never tried drugs, I'd be like, why is this guy
That's like
telling
when
me
someone
not
tells
to?
you-
What's wrong with
Yeah.
them? Let's go see what they're
Hey, I
like.
wanna figure out the hype.
Stop being sad. It's like, oh shit, I didn't think about that. Yeah, let me just stop being sad for a second.
yeah. I forgot.
I had seen something, and this has nothing to do with weed, but fucking, the new sex ed that they're fucking teaching.
Is it gay and shit?
No, it has fucking, the guys not labeled as guys. They're called penis holders.
What the
Or
fuck?
penis owners, some shit like that.
I don't know. This thing basically owns me.
That's what I'm saying.
He's
Oh
got a
my
bigger brain than I do.
That's what I'm
Say owned my
saying.
penis, yeah.
We're logical until this motherfucker gets solid, and then it's like,
Well, I guess
no.
Technically, everybody's owned by penis. You came from your father's, who was
Exactly.
also owned by
we
his
come
penis.
from balls and go in a womb, and then we're here. It's a weird fucking. Bro, birth is spiritual as fuck because you take two halves of the human whole and you put it together and it creates life. That's the most spiritual.
Pineapple pen.
Pineapple apple
I love the way he says it, bro.
Oh, Zazam man, woman.
Oh,
So
Joshua. Just some random white
We
kid.
could just create our own fucking gender tomorrow.
Oh, we
And
could.
it'd be approved.
The black hole gender.
Mine's Chance. That's my gender.
I
Want you to say that I have a chance, and if you don't call me that, I'm gonna
I'm gonna have a
fucking
problem.
tweet the fuck up.
put some cheese on
Just
that.
tell people
pussy.
you're-
Bro, I have
Picture
so
take
much
out.
energy right now. This is an awesome
Can tell.
conversation. I'm getting excited.
You're gay. You like boys. What's up,
Wrong.
brother?
I took $1 million and I turned it to billions.
I feel bad for the fucking women who.
I love Trump, sorry.
Well, like businesses that allow men who identify as fucking females to go in a female bathroom.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Bro, did you hear about... I'm sorry to interrupt.
No,
Continue your point. No, I want to hear
that's
this.
fucked.
Yeah, it is
And
fucked up.
gyms are doing it now too.
Not just that, but to further on to
Dude,
that,
the
bro.
YMCA in town just did it.
Not just that, women's prisons, bro. They're letting men in women's prisons. All you gotta do is say, they do it on trial, bro. They'll be like, nope, I'm a woman. You don't have to do no therapy, no fucking hormones. You
Yeah.
don't have to cut anything off. They just let
That's
them in there.
fucked.
And women are getting pregnant and raped. And
Oh,
it's gotten
yeah.
to the point, bro. I heard this on a fucking
They're
podcast.
like, no, I'm just bisexual.
Listen to this. Listen to this.
Oh,
It is an
104 people.
insane point, bro. I'm sorry to interrupt you guys.
You're good.
But this is a fucking insane point. I forgot about it. I was listening to a podcast. It's getting so bad to the point that they're putting condoms in the bathroom saying, use these for safe sex. Rather than fucking fixing the problem, they're putting condoms in the fucking
That the
bathroom.
YMCA in town just closed.
What are you doing?
Listen, the YMCA in town just closed both the locker rooms because a transgender dude used the girls' locker room. Now it's only the single-use one. You just gotta wait outside until the other.
What
person's
are
done.
we doing? What are we
We're
doing?
not hurting people's feelings, but we're not solving any problems.
Jesus fuck.
I'm not against trans people. You want to do your shit? I might have done some shit with a trans person at one point. We won't talk about that on this podcast. But I'm not against transgenderism. You want to do your thing, go do your thing. But stop pushing it on everybody. We're not pushing straightness on everybody or gayness. It's not just let everybody do what they want. Why are we pushing shit on people? Why can't we just talk and share ideas and everybody just be their own thing? Why do we gotta all be the same thing? I'm getting too excited.
Separate area. Label it transgender.
Yeah.
They only get to go there.
Exactly.
Y'all want to congregate and be fucking Apache Tech helicopters? Go be it in the same fucking area.
Yeah. Make
Don't
a
invade the straight
transgender.
people's fucking space.
What the fuck is your problem? Stop knocking shit over.
Shut the fuck up and listen.
Make a transgender
Before I
sports
go
league.
and
No,
piss,
shut the fuck up.
like-
You just talk for half an hour. Make a transgender sport league. Make a transgender everything.
It's just It's just an ick.
I'm pissed.
Yeah.
You
It's
fucking
a-
use a new term from today's society. It's a fucking ick. I don't
Just-
understand that shit.
Don't fuck with the shit that works.
Yeah.
Just make new shit.
Like, I don't have a problem with
You don't
it.
gotta
You can-
you gotta change. You don't have to change definitions of
Yeah.
how shit works.
You can be whatever the
You're
fuck you
cool.
want to be.
We're
That's
cool, bro.
cool.
I ain't got no problems.
But fucking do it somewhere else.
When you inconvenience my day, that's when I start to have a fucking problem.
I don't need to walk. I mean, like I said, I feel bad for the fucking women.
Yeah.
Fucking.
I
you
feel
see
bad
it-
for like.
You see a dude come
I
in there
feel
whip
bad.
out a cock and he's a fucking woman. Or
And
he
you
says
got
he
you
is.
got your little daughter with you.
Yeah. You're just supposed to be okay with it?
No.
It's fucking not right.
It feels bad. I especially feel bad for the women. I also kind of feel bad for like most of the transgender people. Most transgender people are like reasonable as fuck. It's just a couple of psychos. The problem with the transgender thing is it opens the door for like a lot of perverted like freaks that are
Yeah.
like
'Cause
you
you
tend
can
to be
just
a
do
woman
that.
and go in a locker room.
You can just do that and
Yeah.
it's societably okay.
You
to
don't get
just-
any punishment. The worst punishment that'll happen is they'll close the locker room you were using and make you use the single one.
Because they can't fucking sue
Make
you.
everybody
They
use it.
can't
Yeah.
do anything like
No.
that because, God forbid,
You hurt your
somebody
feelings.
has a problem, and fucking your feelings get fucking hurt.
Yeah.
Jesus
you hurt my
Christ.
feelings, I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah, we
God
know.
damn.
Khalil. Shut the fuck up.
It's wild to me.
No problem, Chance Nielsen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
You want to kiss and make up?
No.
it's one devil.
No, I know.
But Matt Walsh posted a thing that said he doesn't think that like lesbian couples should get like married and have adopt
Yeah,
kids.
he's
and
like
shit.
strictly Christian views.
Yeah, he is.
He's like,
But,
marriage is only for birth.
I just remembered this. I don't know why I said that. That was stupid. But I did remember this video that I watched. And this lady's like, I'm a lesbian and I had a girlfriend and her and I decided to have a baby. And then we broke up and she didn't want anything to do with the kid. And so I'm like, okay. And because she's not the biological parent, I couldn't get child support. So I tried to reach the biological male parent and I could not. And she got it from a sperm bank. And then she's like, I don't think it's right that if you donate to a sperm bank, that you shouldn't have any liability or responsibility over your child.
What?
I'm like, what are you talking about? That's the
We get
literally
paid
the
to
point.
donate our
Hold
cocks.
on. As a woman, don't you go to a sperm bank being like the man that donates the sperm has no liability?
I
over
guess
my
she
kid?
didn't know. She
Oh,
missed the fucking
wow.
memo. Nobody told her at the clinic. They're just like, yeah, free sperm.
Thanks, Trump.
Thank you.
Thank you, Trump.
Oh, you saw that?
You showed me it,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. This bitch was
Whoa.
fucking saying,
She's like, just filed our taxes for 2023. We had to pay 10,000 or some shit like that more than last year. She's like, in 2023. She's like, 2023 season just had to file our taxes. Last year we paid this. This year we paid that. Thanks, Trump.
we're like, you're not even fuck. Trump
Come on,
wasn't
math
even
isn't
president.
math. Yeah. Oh fuck, are you
Fucking-
talking about?
It doesn't matter that Biden's
Electoral
president.
map is a
Trump
little
did it.
off. Fucking
It was Trump. It was he's evil. It was him.
dude, all the process.
They're all evil.
on him has been hilarious.
Yeah.
'Cause he just fucking gets them all off.
Wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong.
He's so funny.
Wrong.
He's so funny.
Your
He's like
wife's
a
ugly.
comedian.
You got a dog wife, Dad.
I took $1 million and I turned it to billions.
What a big room.
billion.
What a big room. I walked in. I said, wow, what a big room.
It's a
You're wrong.
huge
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
I said your wife is big, and I walked in and I said, your wife is huge.
We're probably all really bad at Trump voice. But
Oh, I don't even
It's
care,
fucking
man.
awful.
did you guys watch the eclipse? Did you see it at any point?
Fuck no,
No,
did you?
I just fucked off.
I stepped outside.
I was like, oh shit, it's
Did you
fucking
see
like.
it?
It was cloudy. Yeah.
I was like,
Nobody-
it's 4 o'clock, and then I was like, yeah, it might still be. I looked at clouds. I was like, no, it ain't out. All right.
Mark Norman posted the picture on Twitter, but that's all I saw. I'm like, oh, I saw it. I
yeah, I
guess.
see
man.
photos, people's stories. I was like, cool, thanks.
Like, I guess I missed it. I didn't even fucking know what happened.
Cute.
Bro, I thought it was an all-day thing, and then it only lasted like 4
You
minutes.
thought it was an all-day thing
No,
this
no, no.
morning.
Well-
this morning you were no, that was last night.
That was last night,
You were like,
yeah.
it's an all-day thing, right? I was like, no, it's from like do you know? No, I was like, what time does it start? And you were like, isn't it an all day thing? I was like,
Yeah, I thought it was. I'm like,
it's like
bro,
you think the sun and the moon are staying at the same pace.
When Tony told me there was gonna be an eclipse, my brain thought all day thing, and I'm like, everybody's gonna start fucking purging and blowing shit up. Imagine if the whole fucking planet went dark for a day.
Well, that's what
People
I'd
would
seen
fucking
a whole lot of
freak the
shit
fuck
about.
out.
Was like Antarctica was gonna go into an all-time blackness or some shit like that.
Fuck it, dude. Okay.
Alaska or Antarctica?
Antarctica.
Why? Can I hit this again?
Just for
Thank you.
funsies. Just because you.
Just
I want a cigarette, but I'm trying to keep this
I
going.
don't know if it's
'cause
like
awesome.
always daytime there, or if it's like Alaska, it's always daytime.
Oh, was it maybe like one of them times where it's like dark for 3 days or something like that? They have that period every
Yeah,
once.
that's
Like the
weird.
summer solstice,
that's
it's
this-
like bright
that's
for
this
2
time.
days. Yeah, is it? Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was this one or not.
So it was the same time as like the eclipse.
we
was
could
going
pause
on.
it and go rip Dart.
Your tattoos are sick. There is no pause button. We might as well just keep going.
You can just.
We gotta be
okay.
disciplined.
You gotta be
We gotta be disciplined. And one day, listen.
I'm gonna fucking cry.
One
You're
day,
show up
we're
and
gonna
work
say it
on
on the podcast. We're gonna fucking manifest this shit. Are you guys ready with me? We all have to manifest this shit. One day, we're gonna have a studio that we can fucking smoke cigs in.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Studio to blast darts. Technically, we
We'll
could
just
blast
be-
darts right now. It's just a lot of people would be upset about it.
I
Exactly.
don't see any fucking smoke on.
Right now, we're just in somebody's shitty
a-
house. Whoever the fuck lives
Oh,
here.
wait.
I hate whoever lives here. This house sucks. I'm just
This
kidding.
one, the person that owned this building before she died lived in this one. Like this is the bougiest one. Did you notice how her carpets were different?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her countertops were different too, and her, I think it was red or something.
Yeah, we have the dopest shit.
No, I don't like the white. She
Yeah.
had like red countertops.
Ours is
I
more
like
expensive. Yeah, that was dope, but that's because like that was
that.
outdated.
Just because
Ours
the
was
white, you
modern.
can. The only reason I don't like it is because the white, you can see how dirty it is. I'm fucking
Yeah.
so high
Well,
energy
you make
right
coffee
now,
and
bro.
you put shit everywhere.
I know it's hard not to because sometimes it leaks out.
When we cleaned it, it looked good as fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Now it's got stains and
'Cause-
shit on it.
I'm not trying to call you out,
Fuck you, man.
but
Call me
when I
nasty.
first moved in here, like Chance was just like a bachelor. He didn't use
sink
the
was
kitchen.
fucked up. There's
The,
like
the sink was fucked up. He never used the laundry room. Everything was fucked. Basically, from here all the way back there, and that room was all fucked up. And then he's like, "All right, Cody's moving in. I need to clean this room out. I need to clean the kitchen up a little bit back here." And then he got it all clean and ready for me, which I respect and I love him for that.
But
And
like
then
he
I
had
got
been to
in
the
here-
house before he moved in. He knew it was fucked.
Yeah. That's why I was kind of scared to move in, bro. Because I didn't.
Yeah.
I won't lie. I don't think I ever told you this. And
Like, is he gonna get this shit together?
that's what I was
Yeah.
worried about. Because I don't think I can live in dirtiness. Because I don't mean to call out my family, but
was
I live
content
with
the
my
way it was
sister
working.
Tony and my brother-in-law Thomas before I lived here.
Damn, call out
And
after
they
call
have a
out.
lot
That's
of
why I
kids.
can't go back.
They have a lot of kids and shit. They have busy lives. They work. They have a lot of kids. They have a dog. So the dog runs around the mud, gets the floor dirty. You know, they don't wash the dishes one night, but they have like 3-4 kids. So that's a lot of dishes, and then it piles up the next day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They have a lot to clean and a lot of responsibility as a family,
Yeah.
which I respect them for that. But the house would get dirty. And none of us would clean it. None of us. I'm gonna accept responsibility right now. I didn't clean it either. I just let it fucking get dirty. I never cleaned once when I was there. Besides my own room, I didn't clean the dishes. I think I did the dishes once or twice.
Boys, we are absolutely cooking on this podcast.
We are cooking. I don't know how long it's been, but it's probably been
I
like
just
an
looked
hour
at how
or
long it
something.
was.
It's been a minute.
Claire's
almost
got to watch,
7,
so he
yeah.
knows too. It's funny to have you not know Claire. Holy shit!
How long has
It's
it
called
been?
Claire.
Oh my god! I
You
keep calling you
did?
Claire. You talked about Claire earlier. Claire. It's
How long's it
I
been?
can spell your last name though.
Let me hear it voice.
Spell it.
S-U-T-C.
Yeah. CLIFFE. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
I
Come
had
on,
to spell
boys.
it for the podcast.
Yeah, I was
Come on,
saying.
boys. Let me know.
But even on the podcast, I
You
know
guys
it's
gotta
fun.
let me know.
How
How long
has
has
it
it
been? When did we
Oh,
really
we
start?
started
Like
at like
5:15?
5:15.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
5:15, it's an
7:40
hour
or
and a half.
6:45 right now.
We're
Yeah.
cooking.
I want to rip darts so fucking
I know I do too, but we gotta
I'm so fucking horny.
we gotta
for
discipline
cigarettes.
ourselves. We might make it 3 hours this time.
Cody, I was in the same position.
Bro, I was
as
thinking-
you.
What?
No, you're good.
I might have you.
Fucking like the cleanliness thing.
I'm sorry. Hold that thought. Hold on to it. Hit this for one time.
Nah.
Get chance to hit this
Hit it.
one time. No, deep. Take it.
That's
No,
what I'm doing.
don't take it from
I don't
him.
like him.
Don't take it
I
from
don't
him.
like him.
Make it one deep hit.
Nope.
One hit like I do.
That's all I did.
Chance like this.
I hit it. I don't want to play anymore.
I don't wanna play.
It's not that long. It's just a little deep hit.
I'm not homosexual, dude. I can't hit
It's
vapes.
not homosexual. You won't feel good. You're gonna get smacked in the face. That's what I noticed
Yeah.
immediately after hitting that. I'm like, this is a great flavor, and I just got punched in the mouth by nicotine.
No.
But I'm sorry.
It
What
hurts
were you
like
gonna say?
Well,
the top of my mouth.
Yeah, you're getting cancer.
I don't like it.
We get cancer
Yeah.
from everything we do.
But so like my parents,
I get worried about stomach cancer.
the
I'm sorry.
Fuck up.
my dad worked a lot. At first, my stepmom, she worked at the high school. She's a cafeteria lady. So she worked every weekday, and that was normal. But then when she no longer worked there, it was around the time that I left. And while I was living with him, like my dad was always like wash your dishes, shit like that, before you put them in the sink or in the dishwasher. Now it's my stepmom. She works Tuesday, Thursday, and like every other Saturday or every Saturday, some shit like that. 3 or 4 days a week at the max. Constant clean. Like I was telling you, fucking.
Yeah.
Saying clean and you're there all the
Fuck
time.
no.
Damn.
And my youngest sister and my other younger sister, they both go to school, so they're not at home.
See, I understand it, bro, because
That sucks.
it's really easy to just like not let it, or to just let it get.
Complacency.
Exactly, because you're like, no, I'll clean it later, and then later on it just
Yeah.
builds up. You know what I'm saying? But not just that. What was my thought? Shit. Oh yeah, the reason I do it is I didn't know this was like I used to be a messy person and all that shit. I think men are just natural. Okay, we'll just talk.
Yeah,
Fuck you, Chance. I think men are just naturally like messy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have this idea that women created cleanliness. You know what I'm
Fuck
saying?
yeah.
Because like we used to live with animals and shit.
Mhm.
Cows used to sleep inside for warmth
Yeah.
and shit. We didn't have a furnace or nothing like that. We needed the warmth of every body we could have. You know what I'm saying?
A good woman makes a cleanly man.
Exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying. Behind every strong man is a fucking even stronger woman. Exactly. And so,
The correlation between the two just fucking is good sync.
yeah, and I used to be the same way. I used to make a mess and shit. My dad would yell at me. My dad's a very clean person because my grandma is a clean freak. Like one time when I was a kid, I spilled milk
Yeah.
on her carpet, and she literally picked me up, bro, as a kid.
We're the same
And
fucking
she
person,
tossed
motherfucker.
me.
I swear.
Bro,
in that
she
aspect
threw
of
me.
that shit.
She fucking threw me as a kid into the kitchen, and I'm like, what the fuck? She's like, you do not spill milk on my floor, because she's Slovakian as
Yeah.
fuck. She's like, you do not spill milk on my floor. Do not spill milk. You keep this house clean. And she got super mad, bro. And from that moment on, not just that, but it's like an anxiety. Like, if the dishes are piled up or if your room's
Yeah.
dirty, every time you walk past that and see it, and like you register it in your brain,
Yeah.
even if you're like consciously trying to ignore it, you register it in your brain, and it's like, ooh, I'm
And
gonna
it's
do
so-
that at some point.
it's
Fuck,
so
that's
wild.
a little stressful, and it kind of gives you a little bit of a heart attack. So like, well, you might as well do it, because
Yeah.
then when you walk past the kitchen sink or you walk past your room, you're like, oh, it's clean, and I can just go to bed, or I can
Shit.
just fucking cook food and clean the dishes, and I'll be all right.
It's so wild you say that because like my grandparents the exact same way. Fucking they are. I mean they're still alive obviously. Fucking clean. They fucking when food's done do the dishes shit like that. It's a normal fucking thing.
Mhm.
And at one point it was at my dad's house. Like when you get done with the dishes, fucking rinse them off, get them ready for whatever in the sink, or put them in the dishwasher if it's ready to go. I fucking leave. And apparently that concept is just out the fucking ass.
Well, now
And-
the normal thing is bad mental health.
Yeah, it just doesn't
Mhm.
exist anymore. And I don't know if you guys remember when I was talking about my sister. I don't remember if that podcast actually got published or if that's only lost. At first.
I can't even remember anymore.
Yeah.
We
That's
lost
why.
like the
that's
was
the
like
only
number
reason.
lose every good one.
bro.
That's the
That's-
only
this
reason
one
we're
will be
doing it on the
decent.
This one will
phone.
be good, yeah.
I'm
You
just
hit
hoping
record,
it doesn't
right?
die. I hit record,
Oh
and
my
I'm
God.
hoping it doesn't die.
Well,
I
'cause
charged
that
it.
was-
I charged
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
For some reason-
iPhones charge pretty fucking fast.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
But like when I was younger, well not younger, it was 3
When
years
I
ago,
was a young boy,
maybe 4 years ago. My sister, she attempted suicide. I don't really
So
know.
did he. I'm just kidding. Alright, I'm sorry.
There's no way that she would have died.
I thought you were gonna flick me off or something.
No way she would have died.
Yeah.
What did
a lot
she
of
do?
women-
Is that too personal?
No. She took a half a bottle of Tylenol.
Yeah, but alcohol.
And 2 shots of Fireball.
That can work though, because if you take enough Tylenol, your kidneys or liver, one of the two will fail.
3,800 milligrams. It's like 2 full bottles.
Is it your kidneys or your liver?
It's your liver. Your liver's alcohol, kidneys drugs. Yeah.
Okay.
Kidneys will
Both,
fail,
yeah.
and then you die like shortly after that.
But she claimed it was all a dream. Like,
you also don't have to drink with all that Tylenol to die.
Yeah.
Your kidneys will just die on their own.
I don't ask me the fucking details of it because I really don't understand it even looking at it today.
It's such a girl Google. How do I kill myself?
Have you ever told him about your psychosis?
She was 13 at the time.
We'll talk about this again.
And fucking my dad, I had asked him about it, or he told me about it, some shit like that. I was driving my mom to Hy-Vee, and he had told me that it was my fault because of
That's a good feeling.
Because of me no longer being around.
Well, that's just what's going on with
Yeah.
him. That's why he's mentally sick.
Yeah, because of, and this was
He just doesn't know how to go through you, so he's going through your sister and be like,
this was shortly before I was leaving for like my advanced training for my medic training. This was after I got back from basic training. And after I got back, I'd spent a lot more time with my mom because like obviously they were more supportive than he was, and had actually wrote me letters and shit like that.
Your dad never wrote you or nothing?
He wrote me once.
What a prick. How long were you there?
The other letters are one of the buckets.
I think 9-10 weeks was the actual time frame of it, but
that's fucked up. I've never not talked to my dad. Like when I went to jail that other day.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. What do we
I ever tell you about my psychosis?
Maybe. We'll have to elaborate.
Oh, shit. I don't want to talk to you.
I don't really want to either.
I don't like you anymore now that I talked to Blair. Now that Blair's here, I'm never talking to you again.
Yeah, I talked to you enough, you fucking yapaholic.
What should we talk about, brother?
I don't know, with you? Fuck you, man.
I love you.
We're beefing.
No, we're not. I'd never be.
You imagine?
Bro, the other day Thomas told me that he was never gonna forgive me and shit. I'm like, we'll be all right in like a few hours.
Yeah.
Surely
Do you remember when you were drunk for 3 days?
Bro,
you told me
I don't remember. I literally
friend?
told you I do not remember. I was not. That was not me. Like it was my body, but my brain was not there.
Yeah, my fucking friend.
That was like the most primal fucking version. That was probably like.
Oh, I am your friend.
When I get like super drunk to that point by myself, I'm like sad and thinking about my exes and all that shit. Sometimes, I'm not gonna say all the time. I'm calling myself out here, but
I would hit me right in the soul.
I was probably sad and angry and mad that I was on the floor, and then I'm like, you know what, Jets? You're cool and I love you. Fuck you.
I even looked at Thomas and I was like, I'm gonna go, and he was like, yeah, man, I'm sorry, bro. And I'm like,
Thomas is a good ass man, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a good man.
He's a fucking awesome man.
Dude.
I didn't like any other.
We all got our demons.
Exactly. I didn't like any of Tony's other boyfriends, but Thomas is fucking.
Thomas
awesome.
is doing pretty good. He knows Kim, which makes me think he's good shit.
He knows a lot about cars and shit.
Thomas.
Yeah.
Shitty parents.
Definitely more educated than I don't know if he has your level of education, but he knows
Kim?
more than I do. Thomas.
Oh. I hope he's got less.
He knows Dale Earnhardt and shit. I started looking him up the other day because after Ellen's funeral, I'm like, I need to figure out who this. And you looked up Dale Earnhardt? Yeah, everybody knows him but me. Everybody fucking knows him but me. So I'm like, I need to look up videos. I don't know. I didn't want to look at the dying crashes.
You want to know how he died?
How?
He held off. It was his son, his teammate, and him. First, second, third. He was in third. And he held off all the defenders to make sure his son and his teammate won the race. And then he fucking died on the last lap.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But arguably, like, the best death. Like, imagine that's your peak moment.
Fuck yeah.
You get taken out.
Hold up. I want to say this, and then I'm going to ask both of you a question. So, I looked him up the other day on YouTube for some fucking reason, and all I could see was crashes and stuff. And so I clicked one video that wasn't a crash because Alan had just died. I'm like, I don't want to see a crash. I want to like learn who this guy is. Yeah. And so I clicked on this video, and it was just an interview with him, and it kind of gave me a little insight. It didn't give me much. Like, who was this guy?
We gotta watch Intimidator.
Like, can you
highlight
explain?
reels when
Is
he's,
there
like,
any way
cutting
you
in
guys?
the grass
How did you learn
pumping
so
people?
much about this guy? Like, is
It's
there
just
like
dope
one
as fuck.
source?
Just watch more
or, like,
videos.
It's like
Watch a
one
bunch of
source
videos.
or like
No,
a
just
bunch
look
of
up
sources.
Dale Earnhardt highlights like we do with all the other
Yeah.
shit. Like just
Really?
Dale Earnhardt cool, Dale Earnhardt highlights, Dale Earnhardt race, Dale Earnhardt crash, Dale Earnhardt bumper to bumper, but anything. I'll show you videos after this. For
I'm
real,
starting
we
to
should
like
end this
cars.
shit. I
Should
want
we
a
end it?
cigarette so fucking bad.
Let me see
That was
what it's
almost
at.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, it's not recording. I'm just kidding.